Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
Welcome into game number 8 of Toyota's Friday Night Rivals presented by ETSU Health. This is the Food City pregame show. Tonight we have a battle of Wise County between Union and Central. The Central Warriors are the home team tonight, and they are looking for a spark. The Warriors won their opener, but have since lost 5 in a row. It's been a tough season to date, according to head coach Jason Mullins.
Challenging. It's been a challenge. We've had to pencil in a lot of kids that probably need to develop a little bit more, but due to injuries and some unforeseen things, we've had to put them in, and they're adapting. I won't say they're where they need to be yet, but they show up every day and they work. So, I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. We've got a larger roster than we've had probably in 6 or 8 years. It's just got a lot of young ones. In the last 2 years, we've graduated 24 seniors, which has been about half of our team. And you start replacing them with freshmen, it's some growth in it.
At this level of 2A football, you kind of know when you have big senior classes come through a program, there's going to be a reloading, rebuilding phase. Is that something that's just kind of the nature of the beast at this level, where you're not going to be able to have year after year 15 to 17 kids in every senior class?
My goal has always been to have at least 10 kids in each class, but we've been kindly unproportioned. We'll have 15 and 20 out of one class and then 4 or 5 out of the other class. We got 6 seniors right now, 4 of them first year ever playing football. The one returning starter we got, we lost him 3 weeks ago with a knee. The one senior that we got that's starting for us was on the state champion cross-country team, said, I want to try something different, came out for football, and he's playing defensive end for us right now. And Jesse Greer working hard and doing a great job, but again, never played football in his life, so it makes it tough.
How are these young kids handling this adversity now, where they're getting thrown into roles where you didn't envision, they probably didn't envision getting this much varsity run early? How is the morale of this team at this point? It's
really good. I mean, it's those young kids, the ones that comes in and says, Coach, they're working at 6 a.m., coming in and working out, putting the time in the weight room. It's a patient process of they got to grow up. And I wish there was a quick fix solution to, give them that time, but especially in the Mountain 7, you don't have any off weeks. Once you start your district play, you better be ready, every week in and week out, you're going to be playing pretty tough opponents.
Is the message to these kids about, hey, we're taking our lumps now, but it'll be worth it in a year or two when you have that experience and you're going against younger kids when you're going to be the juniors and seniors? We've
not taken the role of, well, wait till next year or anything else. We know that there's still work this year, and, I'm still waiting for us to turn the corner this year to do the things that I know that we're capable of doing. But I have told them that, we've got a really good JV crew. We got about 5 8th graders on that if, they were freshmen, they would probably be playing for us. Really good football players. But I tell them, football players are made in the weight room. And that's where we got to be. We got to get in the weight room. We got to get up and, get stronger and try to push the growth a little bit quicker than, just the natural process of growing up. We got to get in the weight room and get stronger.
Your opponent this week might be the best team you've played so far this season. In Union, what have you seen from the Bears this year?
A typical Travis Turner team. They maybe more so now than, I was thinking about it earlier today. In the past, they've had some really phenomenal athletes, size, strength, and speed. You watch them on film now, I think they're, they look like an average football team, but they just play so well together. Everybody knows their role, and they execute the way you're supposed to. They've got some ball players.
Regardless of what the records are for these teams, when this game is played in any sport, what is it like, this rivalry between Union and Central?
It's kind of back to the old LPD days of having your crosstown rival. I guess Union it's always been kind of the Powell Valley Appalachia versus the Kelly Pound, and names have changed, but I think that the relationship between the two schools remains the same.
What are a couple keys for you guys to get a win on Friday?
Execution. Offense, defense. We're getting to the point now where a kid comes off the sidelines and you kind of fuss at them a little bit for not being in the right place, and now they know that. They come off and say, Coach, I got too deep, or I got, out of position, and that created that lane. I'm sorry, and they kind of know it. Before, we were trying to explain to them what they was doing that was wrong. So we're growing up. But, yeah, we got to execute come Friday night. We've got to be consistent. We can't We definitely can't come out and put the ball on the ground or throw interceptions, you know, every other series. We've got to be consistent with the football, and, you know, defense, we've got to be sure tacklers. And we can't be hesitant. We got to go.
Coming up next, don't miss my conversation with Union head coach Travis Turner as his Bears look to stay unbeaten in Mountain 7 play.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
It's happening this weekend. The Sleep Shop at Zach's 72-hour sale. Get incredible deals on the most comfortable mattresses. Get 10% off every mattress in our store. Plus, get 18 months free financing with incredible deals throughout the whole Sleep Shop. Like this Spring Air Hybrid, just $8.99. Or this Restonic Hybrid, just $9.99. Plus free delivery, too. The Zach's Home 72-hour sale.
You got to get to Zach's.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, new Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
The Union Bears enter tonight's game in first place in the Mountain 7 District and the top seed in the Region 2D standings. Last week, they beat previously unbeaten Ridgeview to give the Bears a ton of momentum as they enter the final few games of the season.
A big emotional win against a rival school in Ridgeview. You know, they were defending Mountain 7 champions last year and playing the regional championship game, and getting a big win at home. That definitely helps us in our momentum and our team morale coming into this week to play another tough opponent in Wise Central, another rival game, county rival game now.
How does a county rival, this rivalry with Central, how is this different than, I mean, your rivals with Gate City, with Ridgeview, but what is it about a county rivalry that is different than maybe some of the other ones?
This week's a little bit more special being a county rival because, you know, our kids see these kids every day. At the shopping centers or social media, and they've known each other, played ball against each other since they were 4 or 5 year old with travel ball and doing different things. So I think it's a little bit more special, a little bit more, I guess you could say, relatives, kin folks kind of, and you know, anytime you can play a county rival game and big atmosphere, Wise Central they do a good job. Coach Mullins has done a good job with that program, and you know, they're young this year. They were really good last year. I think they lost 2 or 3 games last year by 1 touchdown, and they're going to continue to play hard. It's going to be a physical game.
This will be the 3rd straight year we've done this game on TV. The last time you played at Central, you guys lost 31-7, I believe. I'm sure that's something that some people that have been on that team, you won't forget what happened the last time you were up there, because that was one of the more lopsided losses that Union's had.
At Wise Central, they got after us pretty good up there, and luckily a lot of those guys have graduated. But yeah, last time we was up there, we didn't play real well, so that's something that we definitely want to talk about this week in practice and make sure we're ready to go.
What's the message to the team? I mean, they look, obviously, they see Central's record as 1-5. They're young this year, but what is the message that in a rivalry game that this is going to be their Super Bowl? I mean, if they beat Union, that'll make up for a 1-5 start.
I throw the records out the window. You know, you got to show up ready to play, and it's a Mountain 7 district game. You know, our goal, just like every team, we want to be district champions, and this is a game that you got to take care of, and you got to win to be a district champion. And just like I said, throw the records out, man, and got to go play ball.
How critical is it when you're playing a team that has struggled to not give them any life early? You play well early, kind of maybe take some of their emotion off the game, but if you let them hang around, they get a sense of belief. That's when you get in a nervous time in the second half.
I think it's very important that you get off to a good start. I think if you can get off to a good start and get the momentum early, take their crowd out of the game, and make plays, and if we can get a good lead, and I think that'll help us going into the second half. And don't want to give the other team something to get excited about. 7 games into the season, your defense having a fantastic season. Are you at all surprised with how dominant the defense has been, or did you kind of see this coming? We played a lot of young kids last year. I knew we hit the weight room pretty hard, and our strength and conditioning program. We got faster too. We got a lot of kids that run track, that play multiple sports. So I think the kids have matured, especially in our defensive line. Our defensive line and our linebacker play has been really good this year. Our 2 inside backers, Isaac Keith, Keyshawn Anderson, have they've played outstanding. You're used to having a late bye week. I mean, it seems like the last several years this has kind of been the position it has been, but still, you play 8 games in a row. When you get to that 8th one, is it all concern the guys about looking ahead? Hey, we got the bye week next week. Like, how much do you need to hone in of, like, just worry about Friday night and then we can enjoy the bye week when we get a win? Playing Wise Central this week, I think that kind of takes care of it. You don't have to do a whole lot of hurrah stuff to get them fired up, because I mean, it's the county rival, and just like their kids are going to be excited to play, our kids are going to be excited, the community fan bases will be excited, so it should be a good ball game. You got 3 games left. If you take care of business, I mean, with the PowerPoints, you guys are #1 in Region D. So, I mean, also, I'm assuming the message is if we win these last 3 games, take care of business, someone's going to have to come to Bullitt Park and beat us. And we've talked about that the past few weeks. That, #1 goal is win the Mountain 7 District Championship. Our #2 goal is to be the we want to be the #1 seed, and everybody has to come to Bullitt Park to play. And we play well at the park. Our kids, we feed off the home crowd, and it's in a good environment to play in. What's going to be a key for you guys on Friday night? We're going to have to win the line of scrimmage. I'm big on the offense-defense line. We're going to have to be able to run the football and stop the run. As we're getting late in the year, the weather's going to get bad, and definitely playing at Wise Central, the wind is going to be in effect. It seems like every time we go up there, it's windy, or it's raining, or it's 20 degrees. Don't think it'll be 20 degrees tonight, thankfully, for that. All right, coming up next, we're going to go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Union and Central.
I'm Rebecca Pepin. Join me, Casey Getz, and Dave Dirks weeknights for Fox 39 News at 10.
We look forward to bringing you the last news of the day first on Fox.
And join me for that latest 10-day forecast.
Your last news of the day first on Fox 39 News at 10.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Why buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport?
A benefit of purchasing your vehicle with us is that we will come pick up your vehicle for you for service.
Even people that live in Johnson City, they said, you mean you'll come all the way to Johnson City to get our car? And we're like, absolutely.
Find your new Lexus at lexusofkingsport.com.
So what is it that causes you to worry too much? Is it the sticker shock at the grocery store or at the gas pump? Screen now at mhaet.com/screenings. You'll be glad you did.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, new Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Start Saturday strong. J.J. McCarthy and second-ranked Michigan face off against Indiana. It's big news Saturday on Fox.
Welcome back to the Food City pregame show. Let's go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Union and Central. The Bears are 6-1 on the season. Their only loss coming to Science Hill, a 6A school in Northeast Tennessee. Meanwhile, Central, they're 1-5. They beat Eastside to start the season, but have lost 5 in a row. In this series, it has been competitive of late. The last 6 games have been an even split, each team winning 3. Central won the last time they had home field advantage. That was 31-7 back in 2021. As for this season, Union has been dominant. They have scored 203 points, allowed only 62. Meanwhile, Central, they've struggled to score, only scoring 57 points. They've given up 205. Can Central pull off the upset in this Wise County rivalry game? We're about to find out. But first, our Prep Picks crew makes their predictions for some of the top games of the week.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes, weather, road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's commitment to giving you the freedom to explore with more all-wheel drive choices, like the adventurous RAV4, America's best-selling SUV. Now get a new RAV4 with low 3.99 APR financing or 4.99 on an electrified RAV4 hybrid, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Stay ahead with RAV4. Toyota. Let's go places.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Whether you're getting away for the weekend or simply getting to work, Ford SUVs help you get more out of life. And right now at your local Ford store, it's SUV season. The best time to get vehicles that help you get where you want to go in style, comfort, and safety. Like Ford Escape, now with 2.9 for 60 plus up to $1,000 trade assist cash. It's SUV season at your local Ford store, where there's always more in store.
Welcome into week 9 of Prep Picks. Cole Johnson along with Steve Wilmuth of ESPN Tri-Cities, TriCitiesSports.com. Steve and I both with a perfect 5-0 on the week. Cole, a pretty good week as well, going 4-1. Steve, let's start this week with our Friday night rivals game of the week. Union coming off their big win over Ridgeview, visiting a Wise County Central team that is their rivals and could be dangerous, but could the Bears be caught looking past the Warriors?
For Wise Central, that's what you got to hope, because Wise Central on the year has scored 9 points in each of its games. Conveniently enough, Union's defense only allows 9 points. Meanwhile, Union's offense, they've scored 203 points on the year. Another convenience. Wise Central's defense has allowed 205 points. If you're the Warriors, you've got to hope for a big, big letdown from Union this week. I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Bears win again.
Yeah, I don't think this game is very much explanation when we look at it on paper. I mean, with that win on Friday night, Union has that one-way track to winning a Mountain 7 title. It's all Union.
Wise Central's a little bit of a rebuilding year this year, and I expect Union to get the win. A big game for playoff seeding in Region 1D as Twin Springs visits Eastside. Cole, who do you like in this one?
Yeah, so, you know, Eastside was pretty impressive this past Friday night, putting up, you know, a late push. They kind of hung around with Rye Cove, who's a really good football team that we know. You know, should be a good game. I think it's going to be a fun one, but I'm going to go with Twin Springs at home here.
Yeah, Eastside last week put up 302 yards rushing on Rye Cove. Impressive rushing statistic, but the defense allowed 344 yards of its own. Twin Springs comes in after rushing for 300 yards in that win over Castlewood. You talk about the ground game. for Twin Springs. I think that's enough for them to get by on the road and win at Eastside.
One thing is so impressive to me is you can kind of see Eastside just gaining experience, gaining momentum, and really turning into a good team. But I'm going to stick with Twin Springs because I just think they're a little bit further along at this point. In Region 2D, Lehigh and Gate City still clinging to hopes that they can slide into a first-round home playoff game. Steve, which team will still have that dream alive after they meet on Friday?
Obviously, a win here would do wonders in that regard. And Lee last week, man, they scored early and often in the win over J.I. Burton. Connor Early, 3 touchdowns, 3 different ways. Can Gate City's defense do enough to stop Lee's offense? Maybe I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going to go with Lee in this one. I think it's going to be a really, really good football game. I'll take the Generals on the road.
Gate City, it's still a decent football team. They haven't met expectations as we thought. That loss to Abingdon was shocking, but they, like you said, they still haven't been able to put up points. They were non-competitive against Tennessee High and Union. So it's kind of scary here, but I'm going to go with Gate City. I think they get a game back here, get a little bit right, and build some momentum going into the end of the regular season.
You know, coming into the year, I think we all thought the Gate City was going to be competing for a Mountain 7 championship. It hasn't really worked out that way, but I'm going to go with Cole on this one. I think they're going to figure some things out. I think their defense is probably a little bit better defense than what Lehigh has seen in previous weeks. On the Tennessee side now, Dobbins-Bennett clinging to that 4 seed in Region 1, 6A. Cole, can the Indians help their own cause with a win on Friday at William Blount?
Yeah, William Blount's a decent football team that does have 5 wins on the season, but they've struggled against the teams in our local area in Region 1, 6A. Obviously, they lost to West Ridge in a shootout kind of game. They got blown off the field by Science Hill. I'm kind of leaning towards Dobbins-Bennett. This could be one of those spots where DB can put up a lot of points, get that offense moving in the right direction with the end of the year coming up and setting up that big game with Science Hill at the end of the year. So I'm going to go with the Indians.
Yeah, the Governor's 5 wins, as you mentioned, the most for William Blount since winning a school record 9 in 2007. So I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, and frankly, it's a style of quarterback that Dobbins-Bennett's defense has struggled against in recent years, but I still think that the William Blount defense will not do enough to slow down Dobbins-Bennett's offense. I think Dobbins-Bennett wins a shootout at William Blount.
Yeah, I agree. We'll make it the sweep. I'll go with Dobbins-Bennett as well. Finally, Steve, Unaka still in the hunt for a home playoff game in Region 1, 1A. North Green fighting for that final playoff slot. What will happen when the two clash Friday in Baileyton?
You know, Unaka suffered that loss at quarterback from the great quarterback from last year. Brennan Repass was supposed to come in, take that position this year. He did, was injured. The Unaka offense really slowed for a while. But Connor McKinney last week, 4 total touchdowns. Not surprised Unaka beat Hancock County. A little bit surprised by the 40-point margin. North Green beat the Indians by just 6. I think Unaka's offense is coming around. Scored 26 in that loss to Thomas Walker, 54 last week. I like the Rangers on the road.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, the difference in scores against Hancock County. You know, also, they looked a little even. They both common opponents with Jellicoe, too. But they both lost to them, but by a smaller margins for North Green in this one. So we started to lean there, but then you look at the Hancock County score. I think you're right. Unaka might be gaining some steam here. They lost a lot of good players from last year after a historic year for that program. I think there's still a little bit left in the tank that can carry them to the end here and get a good home playoff game here. So I think they roll in this one.
O'Brien Bennett seems to always to find a way to get that team rolling when it counts going into the playoffs. They had a historic season last year. As Steve mentioned, lost a lot of those players, but they're starting to figure it out. I'll make it a clean sweep for Unaka. And because I know people cannot get enough of Prep Picks, we've added a new dimension this season, a YouTube show and 2 more panelists. Episode 9 is on the WCYB YouTube page right now. And remember, you can get all your scores and highlights Friday at 11:15 on Friday Night Huddle.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the Smoke. No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
I am not a failure. I am forgiven.
I am not defeated. I am victorious.
I'm not a sad story. I'm a success story.
I am not worthless. I am an inspiration.
I am not an addict. I am a survivor.
If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction or alcoholism, call today.
It's a pink out tonight here at Central High School, October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And before the game, the National Honor Society here at Central High School, they raised money, almost $3,000, giving to the Regional Cancer Center. So fantastic work here by the students at Central High School. Now, as we look to the game, Coach, let's start with Union. The Bears on fire. They got their senior quarterback, Rayshawn Anderson.
Yeah, Rayshawn, he's a senior, wears number 10. You can see him on the field. He doesn't have his jersey on right now, but you'll see him throwing the ball tonight and running the ball. He has almost 900 yards passing this year with 4 TDs on the season. He's one of the leading ball carriers for the Union Bears, averaging almost 8 yards per carry and has scored 7 TDs.
Now on the other side, you got Jew Davis there, the linebacker.
Yeah, Davis, he's the leader of the team on defense. He has 35 tackles on the season, plus 2 tackles for losses. Look for big things out of Davis tonight on defense if the Warriors are going to put a hurting on the Bears.
All right, we'll be back with kickoff coming up on Friday Night Rivals.
It's School Cash time at Warren Heating and Cooling. Get rebates up to $1,750 on qualifying energy-efficient carrier home systems. Call or visit online, but hurry, this offer ends soon. Warren Heating and Cooling and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Mountain Empire Community College, a place where you can unleash your potential, discover a community of growth, and achieve mountains of opportunities. Mountain Empire Community College, where your journey begins.
If you need a new roof, don't waste time waiting for estimates. Get a real quote instantly and from the comfort of your own home from Speedy Pro Roofing. The process is simple and completely confidential. Simply go to speedyproroofing.com and click the red tab on the right. After you confirm your address, you will see your home. Click See My Price and share your contact information to receive your quote instantly. Of course, we still meet you in person to inspect your home and confirm our exact fixed price proposal. Speedy Pro Roofing is your most trusted roofing professional.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
All right, welcome to beautiful Central High School, high atop the mountain, $1 million view up here at Central High School. The Warriors hosting the Union Bears tonight. Time now for the coin toss.
This evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
All right, Delegate Terry Kilgore, the honorary coin toss flipper tonight, and the Union Bears, they got the call as the visiting team. And the Central Warriors won the toss, and They said, Coach, they wanted the football, so Central's offense will be on the field first tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be big for them because the second half Union comes out and gets the football, so they want to establish a running game, keep things mixed up right now on offense so they can get some first downs. And the keys to the game for tonight for Union on offense, they want to establish a run. By establishing a running game, they can move the chains, put points on the scoreboard. And on defense, they got to be aggressive up front. The Bears want to shut down the Warriors' attack. For Wise Central on offense, they want to move the chains. The Warriors need to move the chains by running and passing the ball tonight to be successful. And on defense, you can see there, they want to slow down the attack of the Warriors. And the defense must step it up tonight to slow down the Bears' attack to control the football game if they want to come out on top.
All right, tonight's weather, beautiful, 70 degrees. Time now to kick it off here up top of Central High School. The Warriors looking for a signature win to their season on Friday the 13th. Again, Union will kick things off tonight. It'll be Keyshawn Anderson kicking off for the Bears. 6-1 on the season. Union, top team in the region, undefeated in the Mountain 7. Central looking to pull up the big time upset tonight. And they're going to get some pretty good field position here on this first return. Out across the 30-yard line goes London Horn.
Yeah, you can see Horn. He got the ball, hit up in the middle, then he made a little move and cut to the outside over there on the left-hand side. Got up to the hash marks there outside the 20-yard line. So it's a great return outside the 30-yard line. So the Warriors are in perfect field position starting off here.
Zeke O'Quinn, the starting quarterback tonight for Central. He is a sophomore. Going to throw it on first down, go back to Horn. He's going to get brought down by Keyshawn Anderson for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, you could see they had 3 receivers out there, and then they brought it back out there, so they had 4 receivers on the right-hand side. And, just great defense by the Bears.
All right, here's that Central offense. O'Quinn, the third starting quarterback that Central has had this season. A lot of injuries, a lot of turnover on this roster. Also, they've actually changed up their offense. Have a different coordinator in than they had at the beginning of the season, so they've kind of changed their offense more, spreading things out now than they had earlier in the season. And Union's defense up to the challenge there on second down. As Coach, we take a look at the Bears' defense.
Yeah, Union is tough on defense. When you talk about Union, you're talking about a couple of those linebackers there in the middle. They come up and hit you hard. Chandler, the outside linebacker, Anderson, Keyshawn Anderson there in the middle, and Keith. Those guys look for 50 and 17 and 28 to have big games tonight from their linebacker positions.
All right, so Central going backwards on their first 2 plays. It is third and very long. And we'll see this Union defensive line, something Travis Turner, the Bears head coach, has been very impressed with his defensive line this season. Third and long, it's going to be a design quarterback run going nowhere. So Union's defense gets a 3-and-out early on.
Yeah, you can see that time Keith, the linebacker we just mentioned, number 50, he stunted in the B gap over here on his left-hand side. He got back there and plus the push up front with those 2 defensive tackles, Lovett and Brown. No yards there. Matter of fact, you can see they've lost about 9 yards in 3 plays.
Yeah, so Central's going to punt it on 4th and long. And off the side of the foot, Union's going to get fantastic field position deep in Central territory as they're going to mark that ball at they're still walking about the 37-yard line is where Union's going to take over. And there is Jason Mullins, his second season as the head coach for the Warriors.
Yeah, Coach Mullins couldn't be pleased with that punt there. That was what you call a shank, went off the side of his foot. That's something you don't even want to mention there when you're playing golf cases.
Or football if you're a punter, yeah.
Yeah, football if you're a punter. And right now, Union's starting out in great field position on the Warriors side of the field.
Their senior quarterback, Rayshawn Anderson, William Lowry, Keith Chandler in the backfield. It's going to be Lowry on first down, and Central's defense not giving them much on first down.
Well, defense did a great job that time coming up with the stop. Actually got hit in the backfield. And on offense there tonight, they got 4 guys that can run the football, whether it's Anderson or Lowry or Chandler. And then the 2 great receivers, Bostic and Huff there on the outside. They can catch the ball well as Bunch. And the linemen do an excellent job blocking up front. They didn't do much that time because you got to hand it to Central. They come off the ball.
All right, 2nd and 8 from the 36. Anderson's going to throw it on second down out to Paul Huff.
Yeah, just a little spot pass out there to Huff, and he was able to pick up some good positive yards on that, so it's going to be 3rd and short.
Here's the Central defense. They're going to have a big game tonight for the entire unit. Really, this defense is going to have to play their best game of the season. Jude Davis, someone we highlighted before the game at the linebacker position. 3rd and 1 for Union. They're going to stay in the shotgun. That's where they've been all 3 plays so far. It's going to be Keith Chandler on 3rd and 1. He's got some room off the left side. Keith Chandler is going inside the 5. And they're going to give him a touchdown for Keith Chandler, 29 yards. He tiptoed that sideline.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent play by Chandler that time. They had 8 guys in the box, and the linebacker was stunting over here on the left side, the side that Chandler ran to. You can see him. He just dipped it outside, got up the sideline. He's a lot faster than he looks, and just perfect, like just jumping over top of that guy and diving for the end zone. Just extra effort there for Chandler to get in the end zone.
Yeah, great balance by Chandler to keep his footing and stay in bounds there. So Union scores on 3 plays. Cameron Bishop in for the extra point. It is up. It is good. And Union leads 7-0 over Central. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes. Weather. Road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's capability to keep pushing on with trucks built to outlast and outlive any adventure, like the legendary 4Runner with over 40 years of off-road experience, or the best-selling Tacoma with the best resale value in its class. Now get any new Tacoma with low 3.99 APR financing, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Stay ahead with Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
All right, welcome back. Union on top early, 7-0 over Central. The Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, flying high above here in Wise County. Keith Roberts, Jason Hutchison, thank you guys very much. Been here all season flying the drone for us. That scoring drive for Union, 3 plays, 38 yards, took 1:20 off the clock. Keith Chandler with a 29-yard touchdown. So Union kicking off for a 2nd time already in this game. Central had a nice return on their first one. This one, knee comes down shy of the 30-yard line. That was Nate West.
Nate West on the return.
Well, Central will come back out for the 2nd time on offense here to see if they can get something going. First time the defense of the Bears was just all over the football wherever it went.
Union's defense has had a fantastic season all year long, especially Coach saying that defensive line has been what he has been most impressed with. And when teams do throw the ball, they do got some guys in the secondary that can pick it off as well. So this Union defense, all 3 levels, really balanced.
Yeah, you probably won't find a stronger secondary.
It's going to be a run on 1st down for a couple. So Central with a positive play on 1st down to stay on schedule.
Yeah, talking about that secondary there when they're throwing the ball, they've got 4 guys back there, 2 of the outside linebackers and 2 corners. Anytime you make a miscue at quarterback, they can intercept it, as well as the safety standing back there too on defense. Huff take it to the house on you.
Zeke O'Quinn with a gain of 3 on 1st down, so they're going to stay spread here. 5 receivers on 2nd down. Horn fakes the motion, going to throw it outside. It's complete. Got some room across the 35 to the 40, out across the 45. Nice game for the Warriors. That is 13. Ethan Collins with the 1st down.
Yeah, you can see they had 4 receivers over on that side. It was like a little bubble screen coming back in there. He was able to hit it up here in the seam. You see Collins catch the ball, coming back inside, straight up the field. And this, number 3 had to come over and make the tackle there. There's McCray for Union, or he'd even have more yards.
So that's the first Powell's 1st down of the night for the Warriors. O'Quinn's going to run it here again from the quarterback position. Picks up a nice gain across right at the 50-yard line. They're going to mark it as a nice first down gain for O'Quinn.
Yeah, spread it out again. 2 receivers on each side. That was the same play they ran on first down on the, that they had before, and he got about 4 yards. This time he picked up about 5 yards, 6 yards. So, yeah, great play on first down here. You see, he just followed his fullback up in there.
It's been a good response for Central so far. Some positive plays on offense. They've moved the ball close to 25 yards in 3 plays here, 2nd and 4. And we got a stoppage in play and a timeout for Central.
Yeah,
so we'll take a timeout as well here. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
They changed.
10%. Big deal, right? What's 10%? I'll tell you what it is. 10% is that vacation you've been needing, or that anniversary gift she deserved. It's a new roof. It's a new couch. It's that thing that you're about to need. The other guys will tell you 10% is no big deal, but Friendship thinks it is. And that's why we're giving it to you. 10% off right now at Friendship Jeep of Bristol. Because it's a big deal. Get 10% off MSRP with Jeep Adventure Days right now at Friendship Jeep of Bristol.
We're dealing. At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
The sun setting here at Central High School. Sunset now just before 7 o'clock. It's amazing when you start off the season in August, the sun's up till, after 8 o'clock, and now we're sun setting before 7 here in mid-October. 2nd and 4, Central called that timeout. It'll be a lateral throw out there again. That's going to be to Collins. And he is brought down by Bostic for no gain on the play.
Yeah, you can see Bostic come up there from his secondary. He got off his block, was able to get up there and make a tackle for no gain. So it's going to bring up about 3rd down and 4 this time. They changed the formation. You can see they had a tight end that time, sent the man in motion. And there comes Bostic up to make the tackle. So big 3rd down play right here for Central.
Yeah, Central's got to get to the 46. You wonder if they're thinking we have 2 downs possibly to pick up these 4 yards. We got some movement up front there. Did Union maybe jump?
Yeah, I think that's what they're looking at. Union offsides there.
Change the defense.
Change the start count.
First down.
Yeah, linebackers were coming that time, and by changing the start count, got them to jump.
That was the first time we heard from our head referee tonight, Scotty McCracken. And the Pals first down. The Warriors will take them any way they can get them here. So a mistake by the Union defense on 3rd and 4.
Are we going to see the 3rd quarterback draw here on first down?
4 receivers set for the Warriors. And he's going to throw it out there to Collins again. Collins falls forward down to the 40-yard line for a gain of 4.
Yeah, there's that bubble screen again over there on the outside, bringing the outside receiver back inside. Good catch and getting upfield. Positive yardage on first down.
This short passing game is a lot like the running game, except you're just not really trying to get it inside against those big guys up front.
Exactly. The thing that's going on now is the run-pass option. Of course, that was pass all the way. You have a little fake in there to your back, but basically the same thing. You just short passes, getting it upfield, and getting all you can on first down.
2nd and 6, O'Quinn again, a quick throw out to his right side this time. Union, a lot of hats covering that one as Nate West makes a catch for another short gain, but now it's going to set up 3rd and very manageable for the Warriors.
Yeah, it is. Really, they're in 4-down territory now if they don't get this. So you got 2 plays to make this 4 yards.
Like this game plan for Central, getting that ball out quick, minimizing that defensive line of Union.
Yeah, and it looked like that Union secondary is playing just a little further off of the slot receiver. But when they send that guy in motion like they've been, that's the guy they've been throwing the ball to. So it's not like he's standing there stationary. You're up in his face.
All right, now a little counter here on 3rd and 4. They're going to be just short of the first down as Horn. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah, you can see both officials on both sides of the field marked it on right on the 35-yard line. So, yeah, he's going to come up about a yard short. I'm sure on both sides of the field are saying, or on Union side of the field, they're saying, watch the football for another hard count here, trying to draw them off sides.
There's Travis Turner, head coach of the Bears, the only coach Union High School has ever had. Opened in 2011, as did Central. O'Quinn checking over at the sidelines here on 4th and 1. It's going to be a run all the way from O'Quinn, and it's going to be close.
See where he comes in from the sideline to mark it here.
He had to get to the 34-yard line. And they're going to give him a first down.
Great run by O'Quinn. He just got the step and went off the right side there. Great running behind number 51, Riley, and 50, Trent, over here on the right side of the offense.
Falling forward there for the sophomore, Zeke O'Quinn on 4th and 1. Big play. First down at the 34 now. Central under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. O'Quinn, another quick throw. Complete at the 30. Then going backwards.
Yeah, we'll see where they spot this ball. He actually caught it right on the 30-yard line, but he made a move to come back. It was a little hitch route over there. He lost 2 yards after the catch.
Yeah, Sean Collier with the catch, and they are going to mark it at the 32. So just a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he tried to make a move to get around Chandler that time, and he couldn't get away from him. So he lost 2 yards after the catch.
I don't think many people are going to get away from Keith Chandler.
No, he's pretty tough. Running the ball and tackling. One of the keys to that defense there for the Bears.
Central, a little broken play there. O'Quinn looking to hand it off to Horn. Miscommunication, but he turns it upfield for no gain.
Yeah, he might have got it back to the line of scrimmage. Tough yardage right there that time.
See Coach Mullins saying, slow down, just settle down, guys. Got a very young team. 19 freshmen, 13 sophomores on the roster, just 6 seniors. So never ideal when you're freshmen 3-to-1 more than the senior ratio.
Yeah, you're looking down the road. When you just have 6 seniors, yeah, it makes it tough. Don't have a lot of experience coming back.
3rd and 8 from the 32. O'Quinn under pressure, and he's going to be down for a sack. The Bears defense, Carlos Anderson and company, says that's enough of this drive.
Yeah, what happened right there, you got O'Quinn, he's a sophomore quarterback, and he should have just thrown the ball away and saved a lot of yardage. Of course, where it was 3rd down, he wanted to get some positive yardage, but you're not getting positive yardage like that. It's going to be 4th and long now.
Now they're going to go in punt formation after that big negative play. The ball's at the 38, so they're going to try and pin Union deep here.
Probably a little pooch kick over to the right-hand side, trying to kick it over here on their home side, trying to get it inside the 10-yard line if they can.
Union does not appear that they're going to be coming after this one.
No, it looks like they backed off the line of scrimmage there a couple yards just to make sure they don't fake it.
Central using every second of this play clock. Paul Huff is standing inside his own 10-yard line. And that ball is going to bounce out of bounds at the 9. We'll take a quick timeout here as Union will be back on the field for a second time.
Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
From Central, we honored Jesse Greer. Greer is a member of the cross-country, football, and track and field team. He is an all-region runner and was a member of the 2022 state championship cross-country team. He has a 3.35 GPA and is a 4-H All-Star and active in his church.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
All right, welcome back to Sky 5 Drone, powered by Guardian Foundation Repair. So Union's defense gives up some yards on that drive, but they force Central to punt, and now Union's going to start at their own 9-yard line. So the Bears going to have to go 91 yards for a touchdown, a lot further than that 38 yards they had to go in their first possession.
Yeah, a little different field position this time. So, you know, the Central Warriors, they've got to defend the field back here. They can't let them have a big play here to start off with, try to keep them pinned in.
You saw number 24 there, Jesse Greer. We just saw the Scholar Athlete feature. Really cool stories. A state champion in cross country, never played football before. Said, Coach, I want to play. So he comes out at defensive end, and Coach Mullen said he's been doing a great job this year, just really green when it comes to playing football. As Cam Bostic makes a nice fingertip grab there and turns that into a gain of about 5.
Yeah, it made a nice move there when he first caught the ball to get to the outside and to get upfield there. A lot of positive yardage here on his first play. They had a great block over there on the outside, too, on offense out of number 7, Bunch for Bostic that time.
Bostic listed at 5'10" on the roster. He had to use every bit of that height to snare that one.
Yeah, Anderson got that just a little high.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Anderson throwing here in second. He's going deep. He's got Paul Huff behind the defense. Huff makes a great catch near midfield. What a job by Paul Huff there playing that football.
Yeah, Huff had to slow down for that one, and it was a jump ball, and he went up and said, it's my ball, and just brought it down. Excellent hands on Huff's part. Watching the ball in the whole way up and grabs it. And really good defense there. I mean, there wasn't much room for error there. Number 3 that time, West for Central. He was right there with him.
All right, so in 2 plays, Union now out to their own 49-yard line. That's going to go down as a 35-yard completion for a Powell's first down to Paul Huff.
Yeah, Central need to keep them back inside the 20 if they could.
Union throwing again here. Bostic's going to catch this one, spin outside, and a couple of Warriors got him by the jersey for a gain of maybe just 1. That'll be the final play of the first quarter. So after 1, it's Union 7, Central nothing. We'll be back for the second quarter. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes, weather, road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's capability to keep pushing on with a family of trucks built to outlast and outlive any adventure. Like the powerful new Tundra, the most capable Tundra ever, with towing up to 12,000 pounds and the best resale value in its class. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Stay ahead with Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here at Central High School. The Warriors trailing Union 7-0. Union 3 passes on this drive so far. All 3 have been completed. 2 short ones to Cam Bostic and a deep one to Paul Huff. He's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground to William Lowry. Lowry breaks the tackle across the 40. Close to the 35. Lowry has 2 carries, his best one of the night. Another Powell's first down for Union.
Yeah, he's one of the leading ball carriers for the Bears. He's averaging over 8 yards a carry. He's like, no, he's averaging 6 yards a carry. Excuse me on that. Chandler's the other guy averaging 8 yards a carry.
This is starting offense for Union. It seems like they're either about half sophomores, half seniors. Nice little blend there, some experience and some very talented youth who got a lot of experience last year as freshmen. Anderson under pressure on first down. He's running way the wrong way. He's at his own 45, throws it out, but that is nowhere near the line of scrimmage. That'll be intentional grounding.
Yeah, they got it for intentional grounding. Like you said, he's got to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was under pressure there by Noah Trent.
Intentional grounding by the offense. 5-yard penalty. Loss of down. Second down.
All right, saw a great job there again by Noah Trent with the pressure, and Rayshawn Anderson trying to throw it away, but he ran way too far back.
Yeah, Trent did an excellent job at defensive end. He didn't let him get outside. He just kept that outside contained, and he had to keep on backing up.
All right, so now Union is at their own 38. They need to go all the way to the Central 27 for a first down. We'll just say it's second and really long. William Lowry, he's going nowhere. He's brought down by Horn. And this Central crowd, something to cheer about here. They're getting into this one a little bit.
A little excitement there for Horn. He's playing outside linebacker. He stayed home. He had a little cross-buck action in the backfield, a little trap. And Horn's right there to make the stop. So now it's third and long.
Horn, just a freshman, one of 19 freshmen on the roster here for Central.
Also starts in their backfield.
All right, our graphics, they are on at 3rd and 34. Probably not many plays on Travis Turner's call sheet for 3rd and 34.
No, we might just see a little screen pass here or a draw.
Anderson saying, we're going to try and get all 34. He throws it up, looking for Huff. Double covered, incomplete. So good job there by Central.
Yeah, go it deep and hope that you can catch it or you get a pass interference. And so now they're going to have to punt the ball.
So Union's offense with that backwards drive after that positive possession there, the intentional grounding threw that one off script a little bit, so the Bears will have to punt this one away to Central. Early stages of the second quarter here.
So yeah, Central came up big there with the great stop there after the intentional grounding and then the coverage on the pass play there.
Keith Chandler is the punter for Union. Central's going to have two back. Chandler booms one. Call for a fair catch at the 27s. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Cool cash time at Warren Heating and Cooling. Get rebates up to $1,750 on qualifying energy-efficient Carrier home systems. Call or visit online, but hurry, this offer ends soon. Warren Heating and Cooling and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Mountain Empire Community College, a place where you can unleash your potential, discover a community of growth, and achieve mountains of opportunities. Mountain Empire Community College, where your journey begins.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Students here at Central High School fired up. Their team down 7-0, looking for a huge upset tonight. The Sky 5 drone, powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, flying high above Central High School. It is the pink out night here. Warriors in black jerseys with pink letters. Before the game, the National Honor Society here at Central donated a check for almost $3,000 to the Regional Cancer Center. O'Quinn's going to throw it on first down, stay with that short passing game. And they're going to turn that into a gain of about 4 yards on first down. So that's exactly what Central needs to be doing here is Nate West on the catch. They're just taking these little 3 to 4 yards plays, Coach.
Yeah, Nate West does an excellent job here, spinning off the first block and getting on upfield for positive yardage. So you got 2nd and 6 right now. coming up.
10 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Spreading things out. This formation earlier, they threw the little bunch screen out here to the left side. We got motion. Little bubble screen.
They're going to throw it again. And some more broken tackles as Nate West.
Yeah, Nate made the first man miss there. You can see it. Really, it's just a swing pass out there to the back, getting wide. Maybe picked up another yard or two.
The Central sticking with this short passing game, which again is kind of a variation of the run game, just doing it in a different way. So it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, they need a first down here. So they're going to have to go a little further downfield. West has done a good job making people miss and getting some positive yardage, but they need 5 big ones right here.
Third and 5 for the Warriors. They're going to stay with the short passing game, but there's going to be a double pass. And that one looks like it is incomplete. So Central trying a little trickery right there as Ethan Collins throws it looking downfield for the tight end, Sean Collier, but Huff and company, they were ready for that one.
Yeah, Huff's all over this. You can see him comes over, makes a really good hit on the play, knocks him out of bounds. No way it's going to be a catch. Now it's 4th down, and Central's going to have to punt.
So Union's defense with another stop here is Central, and that's what you would expect. The underdog here, nothing to lose. Empty the trick play bag, and this one here is good execution there. Just couldn't quite get it done. It looks like we got a flag before that punt.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 50. Never got set.
Up back there. One of the blocking backs said he was moving there before the ball was snapped.
So that'll back up Central. Of course, their first punt was not very good.
Yeah, looks like they're punting tonight. They're going to punt to the side. He shanked that first one off the side. The other one was good. He's going to punt over to the side again. Going to punt away from Huff. You can see a real short punt looking for the bounce.
Yeah, this one's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 45, and you're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Welcome back to Central High School. Coming up at the end of this quarter, we'll have the Pals halftime report. Hopefully some band performances. We'll get you some stats, some interviews, all kinds of good stuff coming up on the Pals halftime report. But first, we got some 8 minutes and 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Union starting for the second time in Central territory, this time at the 45. Union been passing the ball a lot tonight. They're going to go to the ground here, and that's going to be Keyshawn Anderson getting the handoff from his twin brother, Rayshawn, but a penalty marker is down.
Yeah, it looked like they're going to get someone for holding right there on the inside. See a little jet sweep action, pulled a lineman out here.
Holding against Union is the call.
Follow the foul. Nice first down.
So it was holding against Union. So that'll put the Bears back on their side of the 50-yard line. You just check out the replay. They're there on the far side of the screen there. Maybe Paul Huff, number 4. We didn't get the number. Ball at the 41-yard line for Union. They're going to give it to Huff on a bit of a counter. gets back that penalty yardage to the 48-yard line of Central.
Yeah, it was a good run there. A little fake action there in the backfield. Had a trap going over on the left-hand side. He cut it up. Was able to turn it upfield. Got some of that yardage back, but still it's going to be second and long here. See what the Warriors draw up on defense.
Yeah, 2nd and 13. For Union, Bears 6-1 on the season, coming off a win last week. They knocked off undefeated Ridgeview 20-14 at Bullitt Park. Had a huge win last week. Anderson's going to run it for the first time. Rayshawn Anderson breaks through a tackle. He's got a first down and then some. Still on his feet, close to the 20-yard line. Rayshawn Anderson just will not go down.
Oh, excellent run by Rayshawn that time. You can see he did a little fake to the back and then hit it off the left guard, left tackle over there. On Johnson is a left tackle. Lovett's the left guard. You can see him, he cuts it up right here, and then he turns on the Jets.
Big play for that Union offense there. They're knocking on the door of the red zone at the 21-yard line.
You go from second down about 14 to a first down on the just outside the 20.
Keith Chandler has the only touchdown of the game. They're going to give it to Huff again on that same play they ran a few plays ago. Huff breaking some tackles and all of that for about 2 yards.
Yeah, a little misdirection there that time, just like a while ago. And you can see the lineman pulling here behind him. Then he cuts up behind big number 71, Chandler, the right guard, pulled and kicked out the left end there. But it's really good defense there by Central that time. Able to get a hold of Huff and bring him down for a short gain.
The Bears inside the Toyota red zone for the first time in tonight's ball game. 2nd and 8, under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Anderson's going to hand it off again to his twin brother, Keyshawn Anderson. He's going to be inside the 10. That'll set up a 1st and goal for the Bears.
They pretty much stayed with that same formation the last 4 plays. Get some good yardage out of it that time from his brother. Handed it off. He's sort of like a jet sweep, headed over here to the right-hand side, and he just cuts it up.
So 1st and goal for Union at the 9.
Central still in the same defense. They got 8 guys in the box. Man coverage on the outside.
Braxton Bunch and Cam Bostic are the receivers. Huff goes in motion. It's going to be Rayshawn Anderson all the way following Keith Chandler, and into the end zone for the 9-yard touchdown goes Rayshawn Anderson, and a nice block there from Keith Chandler.
Yeah, had him spread out over on the left side. Just excellent blocking on the left side, and he was able to cut up and make a move and get into the end zone for 6 more points.
Watch 28 right there saying, I'll take care of him.
Yeah, you could see Anderson that time. He cut to the outside. Then Chandler made the great block, and he just cut right off his butt into the end zone.
That makes it 13-0 Union. Cameron Bishop, the freshman kicker for Union, looking to make it 14-0, and that kick is going to be no good, wide right. So Union leads 13-0 over Central. You're watching Friday Night Rivals.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYB, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Central Warriors.
Alrighty, the U.S. Air Force fan came here again on the home sideline, the Central Warriors. Their team trying to pull off a big upset tonight. Crowd into this one early. It's 13-0 Union. That last drive for the Bears, 5 plays, 45 yards. Took 2:37 off the clock as Rayshawn Anderson goes 9 yards for the touchdown, but they do miss the extra point. That's one thing that there's not much to pick apart with Union, but their extra point has not been up to standards really this year. They missed a couple in the game we did a few weeks ago against Gate City. Something to keep an eye on down the season for this Union Bears team. All right, this kickoff fielded by Horn inside his own 7. And another nice return. Horn still on his feet across the 45, 50. And Central, they got something going here on offense.
Excellent run there. There's a flag on back here at about the 36-yard line. We'll see what that is, whether it's an illegal block. But yeah, great return.
This freshman, London Horn.
Good moves, making people miss, getting on up the field.
You see the Central players are starting to walk backwards a little bit, though. That return, the ball is right now at the 47-yard line of Union. Again, we'll see there's a marker down, little discussion here. 5:55 remaining in the second quarter.
The officials are explaining what's going on here with Coach Mullins on the sideline. I thought he walked over to him. Acting like it's against Central, but Union is staying where the football is located. Taking a long time to figure out what's going on here.
A lot of options here, I guess, on this penalty. Not black and white here on this penalty.
Yeah, definitely not your typical penalty for illegal block in the back. Must be on Union. We're trying to figure out, I don't know.
Or you wonder if there's maybe one on each team possibly? Or
yeah, we can only see one flag. There could be another flag over there on the sideline.
There are fouls by both teams.
There we go.
Holding on the receiving team. Horse collar on the kicking team. Penalties will offset. Re-kick the down.
Wow.
All right, so holding against Central. Check the right side of your screen right there, little jersey grab. And then there was a horse collar at the end of the play. So really, I guess you can say fortunate or unfortunate if you're Central, but you know, they were going to get the ball at the 47. I guess they committed the first penalty with the holding, and then Union had the horse collar. So they're going to re-kick here. I guess Central probably won't be able to get as good a return again here from Horn as they just got. So maybe a bit of a break for Union coming out ahead on this one.
Yeah, I think Union will come out ahead on this one. Like you said, on the yardage that he had on that return, and I'm sure the coaches were talking to their kickoff team about staying in your lanes and making the tackle. But then again, over on the Central sideline, they can get some blocks and get Horn back up the field once again.
So a lot for that crew to digest. Had to talk to both coaches, did a good job communicating it to them, to us, and to you at home here. So this one's going to be fielded about at the 13-yard line by Nate West, and he breaks the tackle.
Fumbled the football.
Fumbled the football. It said now 19 had it right there for Central.
Yeah, he was able to pick the ball up, but he was laying there on the ground. That Teasley, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks like we got a player down still by the Central sideline. Looks like it's a Union player.
Call me, take your helmet off. Got water?
13-0 Union as both staffs are out there attending to the injured Union Bear. We'll take a quick timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
It's the biggest plays and final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 Sports Team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Pals. The Honaker Tigers versus the Patrick Henry Rebels are Toyota's Friday Night Rivals. Friday, October 20th on the Tri-City CW. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 Sports Team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health. News 5 Sports, recognized by Tennessee Association of Broadcasters with top honors in sports coverage for WCYB's It's Bristol Baby Race Show with Heather Williams and Casey Getz. Award-winning news. News 5 WCYB.
When it comes to the analysis of...
All right, welcome back here. That was Preston McCray, the injured Union Bear, able to get off the field under his own power. So Central now, after their second return, this time they will start at their own 38. So not as good as the Union 47, but still not a bad starting field position for the Warriors, down 13-0. Have a pistol formation here on first down. Horn, nice spin move there, and how about the freshman London Horn?
Oh my goodness, they had him stopped there about 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. Like you said, the perfect spin move over here coming to the left side. Great positive yardage. He ended up gaining about 8 on first down. Horn is ready to play tonight, and only a freshman.
2nd and 2 after the gain of 8 for London Horn.
Spreading things out with trips to the wide side of the field over there.
Yeah, Horn will stay in that pistol formation directly behind the quarterback. O'Quinn's going to give it to him again there. This time, though, Union's defense knocks them for no gain, as that is Keyshawn Anderson with a nice tackle.
Yeah, you can see he's running over the right-hand side, and I think Keyshawn come free there. Wasn't blocked. They tried to kick out the end there. See right here, he hits it up off the right side, and he's there waiting on him.
I think Keyshawn Anderson a little banged up after that play. They're going to stop it here.
All shoulder there. He's walking over to the sidelines, his left shoulder. That's what he made the tackle with.
Yeah, Keyshawn Anderson, of course, a senior, as well as his twin brother, Rayshawn. So a little banged up there is Keyshawn Anderson as he makes it out of the game. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he's one of those inside linebackers there, so he's getting replaced there on the inside.
Looks like Camden Wharton is in now at his position, number 8.
That's the second time that's happened tonight. Another easy first down. Got him to jump there. Looks like it was a defensive end there. Anderson, the younger Anderson brother.
So that's, as you said, the second time Union's defense has given up a free first down. First and 10 for Central now. That ball is over at the Union 49-yard line. 4:13 and counting here in the first half.
Yeah, Central's wanting to get on down the field, try to score a touchdown here and run that clock.
So yeah, they are in no hurry here as Union will receive the kickoff in the second half. O'Quinn's going to run this one, and he's going to get met in the hole and dropped. And a penalty marker comes in as well. That was, we just touched on Camden Wharton, who just checked into the game, making an impact play.
Yeah, he stepped up and filled that A-gap that time. No yardage on that play.
I think this penalty may be against Central.
Maybe holding on the right side that time.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Makes first down.
All right, Travis Turner says, I'm going to take those 10 yards there. So it'll be 1st and 20 now for Central.
Yeah, with defensive plays like that, back them up, giving them another down to work with. But it's a lot harder to make 1st and 20 than 2nd and 10.
Ball's at the 41-yard line of Central. O'Quinn's going to throw it deep on first down, overshoots his receiver out there on the outside. Braxton Bunch in coverage.
Yeah, Bunch did an excellent job there. It wasn't faked out at all on that. Stayed with him stride for stride down the sideline, and O'Quinn a little high on the pass and out of bounds.
He was looking for Ethan Collins there. 2nd and 20 now for Central.
That stopped the clock. Central needs a lot of yardage on this play.
Quinn, a little pop pass there to Horn, and that play had no chance as Carlos Anderson all over that one.
Yeah, I think that might have been a busted play there. Didn't look right. Union had changed defense. They had 2 high safeties that time, so they were looking for a pass, but I don't think they were looking for a 2-yard pass behind the line of scrimmage to your halfback.
All right,
but
so
they were there waiting on it.
That's a 3rd and 23 now.
Anderson coming up from the defensive end.
This Union defense trying to fire up this visiting crowd has been kind of quiet here for much of this second quarter.
Still got it spread out.
3rd and 23. O'Quinn under pressure. He's going to breaks through a couple, and then he's going to get brought down. He broke through a few, but Brent Lovell will get the sack, 62.
Yeah, Lovell came off the line of scrimmage from his tackle that time. Had 2 linebackers stunting, 1 in the middle and 1 on the outside. And O'Quinn had to step up, and Lovell was there to make the tackle.
I think Union might have called a timeout. That clock, yes, Union did call their first timeout of the half to preserve that clock. It's down to 2:35, so the Bears are saying, all right, we want to make you punt, and we're going to have 2 timeouts and about 2.5 minutes to try and get some more points there before the half.
Yeah, is Central going to punt this ball deep this time, or are they going to hit it over to the side like they've been doing to try to keep it away from Huff back there?
Well, their first 2 punts, they have gone to the sidelines, but not very far. That's the problem.
Yeah. They had 1 good punt out of 4, I guess it is.
So Union, they've yet to have their bye week. This is their 8th consecutive week playing to start the season. They are off next week. And I did ask Coach Turner if he was worried at all about a letdown after that big emotional win over previously undefeated Ridgeview. And he said if it wasn't the county rivalry, I might be worried about it. But he's like, this game, I don't need to worry about these kids being not ready to play.
Yeah, you got to get up every week in the Mountain 7, and especially with the rivalry within the county. So yeah, no, I don't think there's any letdown at all beside Union. Central's playing a good game tonight. Only giving up 13 points here in the first half.
All right, so a bit of a bobbled snap. Central there in deep trouble now. And Union's going to get fantastic field position, so a very costly mistake by the Warriors. Coming up in the second half of this one, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. Our staff in the truck will pick over what they think is the drive of the game. That'll be coming up in the 4th quarter, but just a unfortunate mistake there. Ethan Collins and company was back there.
Yeah, you can see a little high snap. You'd think he'd have it, but got away from him. And Union was sending both ends that time just to make sure he punted the ball. Nobody else was there, and they were able to make the tackle back there. So now they come up with excellent field position.
Yeah, that was Davis, the punter, just going to hang on to that one. So now Union going to start the Central 21. Keith Chandler on first down. He's carrying people close to the 10-yard line. That's a Powell's first down. Inside the Toyota red zone is Chandler. That may set up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, it looked like a little cross block there in the middle out of this right-hand side. You could see the big tackle coming in there, and then Chandler just lowers his head and getting up the middle. Good tackle that time on defense. I believe that might have been West again coming up there to making a tackle. I'm not for sure.
1st and goal for Union. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Bears trying to open this one up. Chandler again on the ground, runs over. That was the freshman Horn. That's welcome to the varsity level right there from Keith Chandler.
Yeah, down to about the 3 or 4 yard line. Chandler's looking to the sideline, says, give it to me again.
Watch this. Boom. The Horn right up though. You did see Chandler again saying, let's do that thing again here. Give it to me again. They're going to spread it out on 2nd and goal from the 4. There's 7 in the box for Central. We got some movement by Union.
Yeah, that's
false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
I'm sure Coach Turner's not very happy on that. And then again, Coach Mullins on this side, he's saying, yeah, that's what we need. Back them up from that goal line.
1:25 remaining, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 9 for Union. The Bears, again, they will receive the kickoff here, so if they punch this one in here, then they will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and the clocks are running right now. Of course, they've got 2 timeouts. I don't think time's a big factor here. Central needs to come up with a big play on defense right now.
Anderson's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. That's Paul Huff for an easy pitch and catch. Doesn't get much easier than that for Huff.
Yeah, you can see they had everybody in the box, man coverage on the outside. And that was just a little slant pass in there, and no one picked him up. It's like he's the wide out, and he comes in, and then it's just like the corner didn't follow him. He was thinking they were going to switch off there as far as coverage is, but the linebacker didn't pick him up, so you got an easy touchdown there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication in the secondary. Cameron Bishop in to attempt the extra point. He is 1 for 2, made his first one, missed his second one. The last one he missed was wide to the right. This one is up, and that one is good. So now we got a couple of penalty flags come in here. Extra point was good. Multiple officials throwing a flag after that play.
Usually when it's after the play, it's probably unsportsmanlike. We'll see what we got to call here.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the defense, number 50. That's his first unsportsmanlike towards disqualification.
That's Noah Trent.
Yeah, something probably just a little trash talking out there and pushing going on.
That last drive, 3 plays, 21 yards for Union for that touchdown after the botched punt attempt. 20-0 Union. We'll be back on Friday Night Rivals.
Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
From Union, we honor Jordan Schuler. She's a standout on the volleyball, basketball, and soccer team, and was a member of the first Bears team to make a postseason run on the pitch. She has a 4.04 GPA. She also volunteers with youth leagues in Big Stone Gap.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back to Central High School. The Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair. 1:04 remaining in the first half. 20-0 is the score. Total yards so far in the first half. Union 174, 45 yards for Central, and that big mistake they had there on special teams to give Union a short field. In fact, really 2 of Union's 3 touchdowns have come off of special teams mistakes by Central.
Yeah, and Union's not the team you want to give mistakes to, because they'll take it to the end zone like they've done the last 2 times.
But for Central, that's what happens when you're a young team. I mean, when you had a young team, you have to expect mistakes.
Yeah, you make mistakes like that. If they're going to stay in the ball game, they can't afford anymore. And you can see right now, Union's kicking on Central's side of the field. You know, sometimes coaches will go for an onside kick here because you're not giving up much yardage. They want to kick it in the end zone, just give it to them on the 20, they'll have no return.
Anderson has the leg to put it in the end zone, but he angles this one, and it drops at the 2. Perfect placement for Union if they can pin him in here. But a nice return by Nate West out to the 30.
Yeah, Central's having great returns tonight. I mean, he picks that up inside the 5-yard line, 2 or 3 yard line, picks it up, is able to make a move and get up the sideline. You can see right here, he thought it was going in the end zone. Smart play by West, picking it up, getting up through there, making people miss.
Like you said, their kick return unit has been really good for Central tonight.
Exactly. Great field position here. They're probably not going to try to do much here, hoping to just get the clock a-running, get into halftime down 20-0.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining here, 57 seconds left in the first half.
And Union might use it if there's not a lot of positive yardage here.
Yeah, if you're Central, though, you got to be really careful right now. You just gave up a score. We got some movement before the play.
Yeah, they got 5 more yards penalty against
them. Dead ball. Illegal shift on the offense.
So back they go.
Yeah, the officials don't tell us what number that was. Last 2 penalties, we didn't get a number. Well, we got the unsportsman of the one before that. So now it's 1st and 15. Stabbing yourself in the foot. Quinn over to the sideline there, getting the play. Clock is stopped.
beautiful night for high school football, Friday the 13th. There you go, 5 receivers here. Horn, now O'Quinn's in serious trouble, and he takes a sack.
Yeah, you can see the end came up there, Anderson, that time, and a little pressure there in the middle tube. I love it.
And Union is going to take a timeout, as you predicted, Coach. They had 2 left, so now they only have 1. But if you're Central, the way you look at it, it's second down. If you run it here, Union takes their last timeout. You could run it again. They can't stop it, and the half would end.
Yeah, for Central, you hope that's what happens.
What you don't want to do, though, if you throw it here, an incomplete pass, then Union has all the time they need now because they can stop the clock. So I mean, if you're Central and your goal is to get out of here 20-0, you got to run it here.
Well, here in the first half, you've seen the whole passing game for Central has been short passes. The little bubble screen's been good for them, the hitch route. But as far as going downfield, they've not been successful. So I think they're going to run the ball here and get the clock running. Try to go into halftime down just 20-0. Don't want to miscue here and give Central another easy touchdown here before half.
Second and 18, 47 seconds left. Union has 1 timeout. Again, Central's going to have 4 receivers. Horn.
Safety's coming up.
They're going to throw it. It's complete. And now they're going the wrong way. The Warriors Union's defense going to try and probably rip that one out here.
Got another timeout.
Clock stops just 35 seconds.
Looked like they were running a little bubble screen there. Maybe it's going to be a double pass, and he couldn't get it away, so he started giving ground and just kept on going backwards. And Union was able to bring him down there for a big loss.
All right, we'll take a quick timeout here as Union takes their final timeout of the half.
News 5 Sports, recognized by Tennessee Association of Broadcasters with top honors in sports coverage for WCYB's It's Bristol Baby Race Show with Heather Williams and Casey Getz. Award-winning news. News 5 WCYB. The Honaker Tigers versus the Patrick Henry Rebels are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, October 20th on the Tri-City CW. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
When it comes to the analysis of what really happened in the Vols game, nobody knows it better than the players. The men who wore the orange.
And the players that wear the orange today.
That's why we partnered up with the players. Join us each week for the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports. Analysis from the guys who played here and still play here today.
Watch the Volunteer Club Locker Room, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Beautiful drone shot here at Central High School on a gorgeous night, Friday the 13th. The weather, thankfully, not playing any tricks on us tonight. And Coach, we were talking during the break, 35 seconds left. If Central runs it here, Union cannot stop the clock. The half would end. And that's what they do here. Now Horn just has to hold on to the football and not run out of bounds. All right, so now, again, the clock cannot be stopped, and that should have been the last play of the first half.
Yeah, Horn actually had great yardage on that play. A couple moves. Got to hold on to that ball tight there.
And Central will just let this clock expire and go into the half down 20-0. Play clock is at 25 and game clock is at 4. They're going to run up to the line.
I don't understand this.
All right, then the half ends there. So that is the end of the first half. It's 20-0. Union, we're going to hopefully try and catch up with Union head coach Travis Turner. 20-0 Union over Central. Again, the Bears taking advantage of some mistakes on special teams, shanked punt, and then a drop snap. We're going to take a quick timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
This is your game. Can't watch the game on cable? Switch to streaming on Point Broadband Fiber Internet, and all is right with the world. Stream better. Switch to Point Broadband today.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Why buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport?
Customers always leave here smiling because the amount of time we spend with them, we put the customer first. That's our number one priority, is to take care of each customer when they walk in the door.
Lexus of Kingsport. Our commitment to customer satisfaction sets us apart.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
The Lee Theater, Pennington Gap, Virginia, has 2 nights of great music, part of the 2023 Tobacco Festival events. On Friday, the 27th, former folk soul revival lead singer Daniel Davis takes the stage, followed by singer-songwriter Chris Knight, who penned Montgomery Gentry's #1 hit, She Couldn't Change Me. On Saturday, Brittany Avery Mullins takes the stage, followed by Julie Roberts, singer of Breakdown Here, Minna Mascara, plus more. For tickets, leetheater.org.
Welcome to the Pals Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Union on top of Central 20-0. Travis Turner, head coach of Union Bears, pleased to join us for a few minutes. And coach, other than that intentional grounding by Rayshawn Anderson, you have to like what you saw out of your offense in the first half.
Yeah, I think offensively, we've come out. We just got a quick score right there on that first drive when we got the ball. Keith Chandler made a nice run down the sideline there. And offensively, we've been moving the ball up and down the field. We just, I think we've scored 3 out of our 4 possessions.
Yeah, Coach, on defense, you're not playing bad defense. You've got them shut out here in the first half. I know you're missing a few tackles here and there in that really like a bubble screen short passing game. Other than that, it's been lights out again for your defense.
Yeah, defensively, man, we're flying around. Our guys have done a good job adjusting to their, they come out in a little formation. We haven't seen a little quad set, and our guys are adjusting to that set, and they're doing a lot of motions. And Central's quarterback's doing a good job getting the ball out of his hand and getting it out of his hand quick.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time, and best of luck in the second half.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that's Travis Turner, head coach of the Union Bears. Now the Central Band on the field. We'll take a listen. That was the Central Band. Time now for a message from ETSU Health.
Dr. Todd, you have a dual specialty with pediatrics and internal medicine. Tell us a bit about the history of that and what that looks like in your work week.
Absolutely. So I got my training in Med-Peds, which is both internal medicine and pediatrics. That means I'm boarded by the American Board of Pediatrics and American Board of Internal Medicine, and I can treat anybody from a little bitty baby to a elderly person. So it gives me some versatility in practice.
And then share with us how you're able to follow those adolescents from our pediatrics clinic into internal medicine and what that looks like.
Sure. So the practice location is within the same building, but it's different floors. So a patient, when they turn 18 or get ready to enter the adult healthcare setting, would go upstairs and see me, who is the same doctor that they've been seeing in pediatrics in the internal medicine setting. And then we can find them any specialists they need or continue treating the conditions that they've had.
And are there specific conditions, things that you really enjoy treating in your practice?
So I really enjoy treating young adults who may have autism or depression. A lot of times these patients kind of get lost, I feel like, and those are conditions that we encounter a lot in pediatrics. So I feel like I can specifically help those patients, but I enjoy treating patients with a variety of conditions.
All right, the U.S. Air Force fan cam there at the table where they're raising money for breast cancer awareness here tonight at Central High School. You're watching Friday Night Rivals. We'll be back with more in the Pals Halftime Report.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
The Lee Theater, Pennington Gap, Virginia, has 2 nights of great music, part of the 2023 Tobacco Festival events. On Friday, the 27th, former folk soul revival lead singer Daniel Davis takes the stage, followed by singer-songwriter Chris Knight, who penned Montgomery Gentry's #1 hit, She Couldn't Change Me. On Saturday, Brittany Avery Mullins takes the stage, followed by Julie Roberts, singer of Breakdown Here, Minna Mascara, plus more. For tickets, leetheater.org.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals, endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're watching the Pals Halftime Report.
Union on top of Central 20-0 at halftime. The Central band still out there on the field, so we'll take another listen to their performance. All right, time now for a message from the Tennessee Army National Guard.
The Tennessee Army National Guard.
Our coin toss sponsor for all of our games of Friday Night Rivals is the Tennessee Army National Guard. With us once again this week is Staff Sergeant Cook. We talked about education and going to a school like ETSU and the University of Tennessee. But school and doing books is not for everybody. Others have a talent in trades or doing things like that, and you can fit into that mold.
Absolutely. So I'll kind of start with say a truck driver, for instance. You can go in what we call an 88 mic, which is a truck driver in the military. You can go do your training, and you can actually come back, and we'll assist you on getting your CDLs for a civilian job. There's also things like HVAC. You can be trained in it, come back, and we'll help also pay for your certificates and everything like that to become a certified HVAC technician. That also goes for construction or any kind of hands-on trade that we can work with. Then we can absolutely assist you in furthering your credentialing in that.
So you get your credentials, you come out of all that, again, debt-free. So when you start your business and you start buying equipment, your money's going toward that stuff instead of having to pay off tuition debt.
Absolutely. It can go straight into the business where it needs to be, and you don't have to worry about that overhanging debt of school. Absolutely.
If you want to get started in a great career, join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
It's time now to take a look at some of the best highlights from around the region in the country in the last week on Friday Night Rivals and Thursday Night Lights.
The best Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country.
Big pitch and catch. Eludes one defender, 2, 3, 4. Great job there by LaMichael Mitchell, and he's still on his feet. LaMichael Mitchell, great play by Mitchell, and he's going to carry the rest of Beebout into the red zone and close to a touchdown.
Miller, end zone. This might be it. Klotz, touchdown. Ethan Driver, are you kidding me?
Rejoining you live on Comet. Handoff goes up the middle to Dino Burke, and he breaks the tackle. There he goes. Dino Burke 30, Dino Burke 40. Changing direction, has a lot of room in front of him. There he goes. 30, 25, 20. Dino Burke, 97 yards.
Now, the last touch. Spartanburg would like a little breathing room, but a Gaffney pick will turn that aside. Here comes Andrew Root, who's done a little bit of everything defensively for Gaffney tonight. They've set up a wall, and he's going to take it all the way inside the Spartanburg 10-yard line.
And they kick it directly to Trevor Pike from his own 20. And Pike is on the run. Pike eludes one defender, and he's still on his feet. Clock runs out, but he's still running, and he's still running. Here comes Trevor Pike. 30, 20, 10, into the end zone. Touchdown!
Union on top of Central 20-0. We'll wrap up the Pals halftime report after this.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals. Endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the Smoke. No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. I'm Andrew McClung. Join me every Wednesday at Fox 39 News at 10 to find out who will be named our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
You're watching the Pals Halftime Report. Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
Well, we can just pour the grounds out and just put this on here with no filter and then just run pure water through a couple times. It's a very caring place. It's a great learning atmosphere. Our scores are above and beyond. We have great teachers who care. If your child is learning, our principals go above and beyond to see that everybody has what they need. Good morning. Hey, Donna, are you working somewhere today? Would you like to? Would you like to? We need for PE for Jason Mullins. I feel like our faculty is more like family. We all care about each other. If somebody's going through something, we're all going through it. And like I said, we have great teachers here that really care about our kids. Did you get that too? Did you get a fax where that little boy is shadowing Norton City Schools today? When I have kids in ISS, they've joked and said I'm more like the ISS mom than I am an ISS teacher. And I try to encourage them in the fact that, you know, we've all messed up, we've all made a mistake. The important thing is what you learn from it and what you do from this point on. So don't dwell on the fact that you've messed up, but dwell on what you can do to be better.
Thanks for watching the Pals Halftime Report.
It's Cool Cash time at Warren Heating and Cooling. Get rebates up to $1,750 on qualifying energy-efficient Carrier home systems. Call or visit online, but hurry, this offer ends soon. Warren Heating and Cooling and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Mountain Empire Community College, a place where you can unleash your potential, discover a community of growth, and achieve mountains of opportunities. Mountain Empire Community College, where your journey begins.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
All right, welcome back. We'll check out some first half highlights in this one. The Union defense dominated on their first possession, forcing a 3-and-out. And then Union's offense had a short field after a shank punt. And Keith Chandler, coach, goes 29 yards here for the touchdown.
Yeah, you can see him turning on his speed, getting up the sideline, getting into the end zone. Great dive, great extra effort on his part.
Then Central had a really nice drive. O'Quinn had a couple quarterback runs. London Horn had some nice plays as well here. They moved the ball really well. West had some nice completion or receptions as well for Central, but then they kind of got a little bogged down once they got around the 35.
Yeah, the Union's defense rose to the occasion and came up with a stop. You know, this year, Union has only given up 14 points in the district. In 3 games, they've given up 14 points. And here tonight, another shutout in the first half. So it's stingy defense.
Yeah, the Bears 20-0 here at halftime. And we're pleased to be joined now by Jason Mullins, head coach of the Central Warriors. Coach, in the first half, you guys moved the ball, but some mistakes on special teams hurt you.
Absolutely. That's what I just got through telling the guys. They're a good football team. We don't need to be helping them. When we're doing what we're supposed to do, we was having some consistency and some success. But when we start shooting ourselves in the foot and helping them, that's when, we dig ourselves in some holes. So we got to come back out the second half and execute. I think the effort's been there. We just got to execute.
Yeah, Coach, you really got to be pleased with your effort tonight. The way they came out on defense to begin with, like you said, he gave up two easy touchdowns, short field position, but really that leaves 7 points for the rest of the half. So you got to be pleased with your defense.
I'm pleased. I mean, the effort's there, and that's one of the things we've been lacking. But when you look on, and you got 4 or 5 freshmen on each side of the football, experience is something, and we're getting better. They keep working, and like you said, the effort's been there, and that's what we got to keep up these next 2 quarters.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Best of luck in the second half.
Appreciate it.
All right, there's Jason Mullins, head coach of the Warriors. Here's the halftime stats, and then Union dominating the total yards. But check out time of possession. Central almost 2-1.
Yeah, but what the Union's doing, while they have the ball, they're doing the best they can with it and putting points on the board. So, you got 20 points out of 8 minutes. You feel pretty good on that. And then on the other side, you look at Central. They've had it for over 15 minutes, and Union's kept them out of the end zone. But the thing that, Coach mentioned and what we talked about there, they sort of stabbed themselves in the foot there at special teams.
All right, we'll be back with the second half kickoff right after this.
I'm Heather Williams. Join me, Cole Johnson, and Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities and TriCitiesSports.com for Prep Picks. We will highlight the key matchups and choose our winners for the week. Prep Picks every Wednesday on News 5 at 5:30.
News 5 Sports, recognized by Tennessee Association of Broadcasters with top honors in sports coverage for WCYB's It's Bristol Baby Race Show with Heather Williams and Casey Getz. Award-winning news. News 5 WCYB.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. I'm News 5's Andrew McClung. Join me every Wednesday during News 5 at 6 and 11 to find out who will be named our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota. Catch the biggest plays and final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 Sports team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Pals.
Welcome back. Third quarter about to kick off here at Central High School as the Warriors trail 20-0. Coach, how critical is it here for Central to have any chance in this game? They got to get a stop here, don't they, on this first possession?
Yes, they do. The defense has got to step it up. They played really good in the first half, except stabbing themselves in the foot there with specialty teams. If the defense come out and play the way they did to begin with, to get a stop here, get the ball back, and hopefully they can go down and score. Central needs that bad here starting the third quarter.
All right, Central going to kick off for the first time in the ball game. That one's going to go out of bounds, so they're not even giving Union an attempt to return one here.
Yeah, they know how dangerous. And, Huff was over here on this sideline, and so they actually kicked it this way, but it was out of bounds. He didn't have a chance, and I think he's telling them right now he was walking around, kick me the ball. So they're going to get the ball.
Penalty from the out-of-bounds spot. First down.
Looks like they're going to start about the 40-yard line.
And if you're Union and Travis Turner, what are you telling your team at halftime? I mean, as he said, they scored on 3 of the 4 possessions when they had the ball. The only one they didn't was when they had an intentional grounding that really set them back.
Yeah, all you're going to do, hey guys, let's do what we did in the first half. Let's don't stab ourselves in the foot to say, let's run the football. We're going to get down the field and score. Hand it off to your big running back there, Chandler. Line blocking up front. They got 7 guys in the box right now.
First down, Anderson's going to throw a short pass. It's caught by Bostic, and he's going to fight for 1, maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, had really good defense out there on the outside. Coming up there was Greer with the hit. Held him to about 2 yards that time.
Second and 9.
I thought that was 24. It was actually Collier that come up there and made the stop.
Bears are going to stay with that same formation. Another quick throw to Bostic. Nice block by Huff. And then Bostic turns it up the sidelines. Looks like he has enough for a first down.
Yeah, Boston made a couple moves there and was able to get up there. And they were changing their defense around, and the cornerback was running from one side of the field to the other one that time. And they happened to throw to the side, and he was late getting over there. You can see right there a good move by Bostic.
He took a big hit there from Davis.
Yeah, Davis came up, and that's their man on defense right there, Jude Davis. He's their leading tackler, and you can see why right there.
As Powell's first down for the Bears, ball at their own 49-yard line. We played just over 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Anderson looking left. He's got a man. That's Huff. Huff makes a man miss. Another miss. Paul Huff inside the 25, still on his feet. Down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 36 for Paul Huff.
Yeah, Paul Huff, once he caught that ball, he just did it all on his own, making people miss and getting on down the field. Now, once again, inside the 20-yard line.
Yards after catch, big for Paul Huff.
Yeah, big. He made 3 guys miss right there. 4th guy finally got him out of bounds. Mr. Excitement there, number 4.
Huff is just a sophomore as the Bears inside the Toyota red zone. Again, they got a nice mix of sophomores and seniors in the starting lineup here. Anderson going to throw it out to Bostic on first down. Bostic has it in the 10-5. Touchdown, Cam Bostic.
Yeah, there's a flag there. I think they got a hold out here. I'm not sure who it's on.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, spot of the foul. Means first down.
I think the officials want to help us out to let us know who it is.
So a touchdown taken off the board for Union with a holding penalty.
A little surprise here in the third quarter, coming out throwing the ball. So backs it up. They got about 14 to go here, I believe. Got it spread out again.
The ball's at the 19. They can get a first down at the 5. Another quick throw. Right back to Bostic they go. Bostic inside the 5. He's got a first down, driven out of bounds. As a Powell's first down sets up a 1st and goal. And Cam Bostic has been busy on this drive.
Yeah, he has. Once he catches the ball, he gets up field. You can see he's got some blocking out there. Puts a little move on the guy, too. Steps on outside over to the sideline. Got him out of bounds there to save a touchdown.
Braxton Bunch and Paul Huff doing a good job blocking for their fellow wide receiver there. And you wonder if this is maybe Keith Chandler time here on 1st and goal from the 3. No, Anderson's going to keep it and use him as a decoy. And he goes in for the touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game for Rayshawn Anderson.
Yeah, Chandler did an excellent job carrying out that fake over there. I think a lot of people on defense thought he had the ball, and you can see Anderson coming out over here on the right side. He just decided to lower his shoulder a little bit there on the goal line, getting to the end zone for another touchdown.
That makes it 26-0. As you watch Rayshawn Anderson, it looks like he was embracing the contact there. Bishop will come in for the extra point. He is 2 for 3 on the night. That one is up and good. It's 27-0. Union on top of Central. We've got a penalty flag coming in here before we go to break. Getting a little chippy out there, I think, to start the second half.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike, 11 on Union. That's his first unsportsmanlike towards disqualification.
All right, we'll take a timeout. Union on top of Central, 27-0.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the Smoke. No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Welcome back to Central High School. Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. That last scoring drive for Union, 5 plays, 62 yards, 148 off the clock. 4 of those 5 plays were passes, and the only one that wasn't was the touchdown run there by Rayshawn Anderson. But you heard before we went to break, there was a personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct against Union, so the Bears will be kicking off from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, you know, all night, Central's had good returns on kickoffs, so they're going to have even a better return spot to catch the ball this time around. See what they can turn it into, get over the 50-yard line this time.
Horn and West are the 2 return men for Central. Union still trying to get lined up on the kickoff unit.
I think they might have put some subs in on the kickoff, and they're figuring out where to line up. Last time they kicked it high down the right sideline.
A line drive there, fielded by West at the 33. He's already across midfield, still on his feet. A great return, and Central's going to start the Union 39.
Yeah, West right there, the first couple guys that got down there to get him, he made them miss. Just a little move with his shoulders there and getting on upfield. You see a great return. You see that right there? Dip his shoulders, getting on upfield. So great yardage. Great field position again for Central here, starting out the 3rd quarter for them.
Their first possession of the second half, down 27-0. Zeke O'Quinn getting the start tonight for Central. He's going to run it on first down, and he's going to try and take on Isaac Keith there in the middle.
Yeah, Keith might have come out on top on that. You can see him push it back, and O'Quinn was able to gain a couple yards there, a couple tough yards up the middle. You see O'Quinn, your quarterback, just a sophomore, and does not shy away from contact right here.
Yeah, the senior Keith drives them back there. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 37 for the Warriors.
The Warriors are not doing a bad job tonight on offense. They just can't get into the end zone. They're moving the ball, getting a few first downs.
The pistol formation. Horn's going to get his first carry, uses that spin move again, and he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but he would have had a negative.
Yeah, that time the defensive lineman looked like they made a little penetration, and the linebacker stepped up. Tough yard there.
I know you touched on it at halftime, but Union, in the Mountain 7 games they played, they had a shutout against Lehigh, a shutout against Gate City, gave up 14 points last week to Ridgeview, and now a shutout here through 2 quarters tonight against Central. Just 14 points they've given up in region games this year. We got a motion before the snap.
Yeah, that might have been a good thing that time because
prior to the snap,
Union was up there
on the offense. 5-yard penalty makes 3rd down.
Yeah, he was trying to hit the wide receiver over here on that one, and Bunch was up there all over it. Also, you had another linebacker coming from, Ernest Moyer, the defensive end, got his hand up. Yeah, he was talking about the number of points that Union's given up there. That stingy defense. And Central, on the other hand, in their 3 losses in the district, I think they've only scored 25 points.
3rd and 13, O'Quinn in trouble. He's going to get dropped and sacked as that Union defensive line comes through once again there. Colton Brown, Brent Lovell and company, Isaac Keith in there.
Yeah, that time O'Quinn, I think he was looking for the man that came in motion to cut up field, and he wasn't there, so he steps up in the pocket, and then the defense was able to get a hold of him. So it's 4th down. They're still going to go for it.
Yeah, they're still on Union's side of the field at the 43-yard line, 4th and 14. That quick passing game is what they've gone to, but certainly they're going to have to throw it more down the field on this play.
Yeah, I think they were looking downfield on the last play, but Union was back there with it. See, the linebackers are dropped just a little deeper now.
4th and 14. They are going to throw it deep. O'Quinn, a lot of traffic out there, and is intercepted by Paul Huff. And I believe that is now the 2nd time that Paul Huff has had an interception we've done on a 4th down play and cost the team a lot of field position. But I know, you want those stats, got to get that interception.
Yeah, he's back there just playing center field. He just dropping back, and he breaks on the football.
Comes over, you can see it, just excellent play by Huff. Yeah, if he knocks it down, they get the ball back up to the 40-yard line.
Now it's at the 19, so now it'll be on Huff to get those yards back here on offense as Rayshawn Anderson comes back out.
I'm sure Huff would say, give me the ball. There's not a doubt in my mind in that.
And you know those DBs, I'm sure, have some competition about who's going to finish the year with the most interceptions.
Exactly. Looks great on the stats.
Chandler in the backfield, and Rayshawn Anderson's going to keep it, and he's going nowhere on first down.
Yeah, a little fake there in the backfield, is running it straight up the middle. Central's defense stepped up and held him to maybe to a yard gain.
Let's go back to this interception here. Watch the toe tap there by Huff.
Huff said he got it down. Official said he got it down.
There you go. 2nd and 10 for Union.
We got things spread out again. Same set they ran the last time.
Anderson under pressure. He's going to throw it. That one is caught by Bostic. Out to the 35 for a first down. Cam Bostic with a gain of 16.
Yeah, happened on that play there. When Anderson started scramble, rolling out to the outside, Bostic came back to an open area over there on the sideline. He's just sitting down with his hands up. You can see Anderson got him the ball. Nobody's around him. Once again, he makes a move. If you're a defensive player and you're playing against Cam Bostic, the first thing he's going to do is fake you out and then get upfield. I mean, how many times have we seen that in the 2 games we've done for Union? And once again, right then.
Quick throw out there to, this time, Bunch. His first reception of the night for Braxton Bunch.
Bunch did a little hesitation move, and after that hesitation move, he probably got 10 more yards from that. Great play out there. Collier was able to bring him down. Union's on the central side of the 50-yard line now. See a little hesitation there. Great move, great defense, great camera work.
6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Union up 27-0. The Bears, the only undefeated team remaining in the Mountain 7 district. Their one loss came to Science Hill, 6A school in Tennessee, and this time it's Bunch again, and he's going to get 2, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, really good tackle on the outside that time. Just a couple yards, and little swing pass out there from the twin set. Getting him blocking by his wide out. Able to get a couple yards, getting upfield, and then the tackle. You can see the hustle by Central there, getting to the football once one person got a hold of him.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet tonight, the full house backfield from Union.
No, they haven't put that on. Of course, they usually do that in short yardage situations. We'll probably see that later on in the 4th quarter. Right now, they're in a passing mode.
Anderson now in a running mode after nothing there. He cuts it outside, and Rayshawn Anderson again, he's seeking out contact.
Yeah, he's not running away from it. You can tell this is a rivalry game. You want your quarterback to get upfield and get out of bounds, and Anderson says, no, I don't think I'm getting out of bounds tonight.
Is that your message to your quarterback? I appreciate you want to be tough here, but sometimes, go out of bounds here and don't take unnecessary hits.
Oh, exactly. I didn't want my quarterback taking unnecessary hits. You can see right here as he cuts it upfield, he looks for somebody to hit.
You don't want something happening to that throwing shoulder.
Yeah. Exactly. So let's hit him with the left shoulder.
First down for Union, under 5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Definitely Union been working on this passing game tonight. Anderson deep across the middle, touchdown, Paul Huff from 26 yards out. That makes it 33-0.
Yeah, what happened that time, they changed their formation. They went trips to the wide side of the field. Huff's over there as a split in on the left side, one-on-one coverage. Beat his man to the inside, and Anderson just laid it out there for another touchdown. Just a beautiful catch and throw. There it is. Boom. Safety tried to get over and help, but he was way late.
Right between the 2 defenders makes it 33-0. Bishop on for the extra point, the freshman. 3 for 4 so far tonight on extra points. Make that 4 of 5 as that one is good. Makes it 34-0 Union. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
This is the all-new Grand Highlander.
Toyota took the best-selling Highlander and made it bigger, more powerful, and more fuel efficient.
With your choice of 3 different powertrains, including the 362-horsepower Hybrid Max.
The interior design is so tech-focused, I'm in total control.
And you gotta love the 12.3-inch touchscreen.
The big news is right back here with over 20 cubic feet of cargo space.
Behind a full-size third row.
Step up to something grand.
Toyota, let's go places.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the Smoke. No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
U.S. Air Force fan cam, the visiting sideline, the Union Bears. Their fans have had a lot of reasons to be excited, not just tonight, but all season long. A very workmanlike performance by their Bears. And these Union fans, I got here 4 o'clock this afternoon. There's about 10 of them already tailgating, just hanging out. It is different at Union.
Exactly. They always show up early. They're waiting in line for when you open the gate. And that home, I mean, they have big crowds at home waiting to open the gate, but also when they travel on the road, they get there before the gates open.
That last drive, 6 plays, 72 yards, 3 minutes, 12 seconds off the clock. Rayshawn Anderson, how about this? 12 of 14 passing tonight for 177 yards. He also has 61 yards rushing on 5 carries, so heck of a game by the senior quarterback. And this ball, Horn's gonna pick it up at the 8-yard line. And he falls forward out about at the 21-yard line. So, you know, if you're Union, maybe something tonight, if you're Coach Turner, you're going to nitpick, because no coach is ever saying, yeah, we're good with how we are, is their kickoff coverage unit has given up some returns tonight.
Yeah, that time Horn went back to get the ball. It was a great kick. It got by the first guy, and he goes inside the 10-yard line to pick it up. Then once he picks it up, he makes the first guy miss, was able to get outside the 20-yard line there. So, yeah, we're
just trying to help Coach out, give him something,
I'm sure he appreciates our help. Yeah, the kick team's Horns made a few guys miss back there.
Because I'm sure you never, in all your years coaching, ever said, boys, we have nothing to work on.
Yeah, I don't think that happens.
First down, that one intercepted by Keith Chandler. And that's a pick 6 for the sophomore. And look what Keith Chandler found. That might be the most excited I've ever seen Keith Chandler.
I don't think that he was expecting that, but he was up there in his coverage. That's, they've set that guy in motion and throw that little pass out there, and Chandler's out there, and he actually almost picks it up off the ground. He has to bend over, gets it about knee-high there, gets into the end zone. He knew where to go when he caught the ball.
Keith Chandler has scored on offense and defense tonight for Union. That makes it 40-0 as Bishop comes back out for another extra point. And that one is up and good, makes it 41-0 Union.
In the first half when they were throwing that ball out there was nobody around him. I think that may be one of those adjustments they made in the second half. Those outside linebackers are scooting up more. And so he's out there with the receiver right there, bam. See one come in motion. Collier was going to block for Horn. And Chandler said, I'll take this one.
Now with that touchdown being 41-0, we will have a running clock now for, as long as it's above 35 points, we'll have a running clock here with Union. On top 41-0, and you wonder how much longer some of these starters for Union will be out there.
Yeah, I'm sure, just like I think they had a few guys there on that last time on the kickoff team getting lined up to come down, going in as a substitute, so we'll see more of it.
Also, we got a new kicker here. Looks like they're going to have Bishop come out and kick off here. Keyshawn Anderson has handled all the kickoffs up to this point, but they're going to let the freshman Cameron Bishop, who's been doing the extra points, kick off for the first time. This one, it's going to be West. And he's getting taken down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, picked the ball up about the 15-yard line, was able to get out to the 30, another good return. He took a hit there that time, too. A couple guys hit him at the same time, coming down on the kickoff team.
All right, so this Central offense, after that pick six, back on the field. Zeke O'Quinn.
Let him get set.
O'Quinn's going to carry it on first down.
Yeah, I think he got hit in the backfield that time. He had an outside linebacker coming up there on that left-hand side. I think it's a new guy in there. Of course, he got a couple more guys coming in right now.
Yeah, I expect Union to maybe start rotating some guys on defense here. I think they already have on that defensive line. You see Colton Kennedy, 42 in there. 74, Malachi Kennedy. Quick completion out there for Central. That's Sincere Higgins with the catch. He was the starting quarterback at the beginning of the season for Central.
Yeah, Higgins makes a good catch. He gets upfield, picks up positive yardage. You can see that time the outside linebacker wasn't up there. I think we must have a new outside linebacker in there that time for on this right-hand side. Looked like number 14, Phillips, in there. He's playing back a little deeper.
3rd and 4, O'Quinn under pressure. He's going to get dropped for another sack. Union, their second unit on the defensive line, still bringing the results for a sack. That'll set up 4th down.
Yeah, that time they sent out 5 receivers that time. You got 5 guys going down the field. You got to have the lineman to block, and what happened that time? They sent an extra defender, putting the pressure on him.
Looks like some rain has started to fall here.
Yeah, you can see that. A couple umbrellas are up in the stands. Look at it coming down at the lights.
All right, punt is away here. And that is caught by Paul Huff. He's going to try and return one for the first time. Huff across the 50. Paul Huff taken down. A penalty marker comes in.
A really good return to Huff. He got it back up almost to the line of scrimmage where they punted it from. Like I said, he got a flag laying out there on the field. Usually that's an illegal block on a return. Usually what happens right there. No, we got a face mask.
Face mask on the kicking team.
So that might be a good reason they haven't been kicking the Huff there. You see what happened on that one when they punted it to him. Big return, and plus they got a face mask, 15 more to go on it. So once again, Central is backed up with their backs to the end zone. Union's inside the 20-yard line. Got a lot of new guys in there, looks like.
Just opened up the Storm Track 5 mobile app here. Check out the radar. A couple of very small light showers around the area. So got a new quarterback, a bad snap as Bostic is in a quarterback and he smartly falls on that one.
Yeah, the ball looked like it was a little low there. Got away from him. Cam maybe bouncing back through there and Cam couldn't pick it up. Smart play by falling on the football. Be second down.
Bostic as a sophomore, he's someone who, you know, I did ask Coach a while ago about, well, who's, since Rayshawn Anderson's a senior, I was like, who could be in line for the future? And he said Bostic is one of the people that we consider moving the quarterback next year.
Getting some experience at that position tonight. Got a lot of young guys in there on offense right now.
They also have a freshman, Abe Hall, as Bostic's going to throw it deep. Tipped up and incomplete. Nice coverage on the play there by Aaron Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins was all over the receiver that time going down there. Up in the air.
That was Keontae Orsby, the intended target for Union, but Aaron Mullins with some nice coverage there. Mullins, another freshman for Central, and he played that ball perfectly right there.
Yeah, stride for stride down the field. Bostic laid it up.
Our Union does not have to run another play here. The game clock is at 14 seconds, and Union will let this game clock expires. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. Union on top of Central 41-0. We'll be back for the final 12 minutes on Friday Night Rivals.
At the end of the third quarter, Union 31 versus Warriors 0.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
It's Cool Cash time at Warren Heating and Cooling. Get rebates up to $1,750 on qualifying energy-efficient Carrier home systems. Call or visit online, but hurry, this offer ends soon. Warren Heating and Cooling and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Mountain Empire Community College, a place where you can unleash your potential, discover a community of growth, and achieve mountains of opportunities. Mountain Empire Community College, where your journey begins.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. Union facing a 3rd and 21. Cam Bostic in at quarterback. He's moved from receiver to quarterback. Rayshawn Anderson, his night is done with this 41-0 lead. Bostic going to throw it out to Orsby. Orsby's going to take a hit. He's going to be down at the 24, so that'll set up 4th down for the Bears.
Yeah, had pretty good blocking out there when he first caught the ball. A little swing pass to the outside there. 2 receivers blocking for him. Got about 5 yards.
Looks like we got an injured defense. Central player. A couple guys are going to come out and help him off here. That's actually looks like number 10, Aaron Mullins, who just made that nice play on that long pass.
Yeah, he must have been in on the tackle that time and maybe twisted his knee a little bit or his ankle.
All right, so it's 4th and 15 for Union. They got to get down to the 9-yard line for a 1st down.
I'm looking for Bostic to throw it up in the end zone over here on this left-hand side to Huff. That's my call.
All right, William Lowry in the backfield. Keith Chandler, his night also likely over. Now they're going to run it. This is some good sportsmanship there.
So much for my call.
And that's to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I thought they might let Bostic throw another one into the end zone. So if came back in the ball game, it's a wide out.
Let's talk about Union. You've seen them now. This will be the second time we've seen them here. What do you think their chances are? How far can this team go in the postseason?
Yeah, you know, like right now, we don't know what the other end of the state has in Region A and Region B. But as far as Region C, you got Radford sitting up there undefeated right now. Union down here, they're in the driver's seat right now, heading to Mountain 7, the win over Graham there. So that puts them the top team in the region.
Horn on 1st down, spins out of a tackle there. London Horn, the freshman, continuing his very impressive performance this evening. Nice pickup there on 1st down and just kind of scouring out there, I think, Union's entire starting defense is out of the game right now. I do not see anybody out there on their first units of the second team here getting an entire quarter here of experience.
Exactly, and Horn continues to run hard. Another spin move, able to gain about 9 yards. He's probably glad first team's out of there, where he's just a freshman.
And what does that do when you have a team like this, when you can get these young guys experience? That only helps years down the line.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And these guys that's in there right now, they're all fired up.
That's Ben Herron. We got a penalty marker down.
Yeah, we had a blocking a defensive lineman down the field there. I don't know if they who they got on that. Looked like to see one down on the ground.
Personal foul on the defense. 15 yards into the run. First down.
Once again, he didn't tell us who it was, so we don't know what's going on other than it was a personal foul at the end of the play. Dead ball fouls.
Ben Herron made the nice tackle, but then again, 15-yard penalty after the play against Union. That moves the ball out to the 49-yard line of Central, as we're now under 10 minutes remaining here in the game. Four receivers for the Warriors. Horn's going to get mad. That ball's on the ground. That ball was loose. There's a few more Bears than Warriors.
Bears saying they come up with it.
The Bears got it. 44. Josh Garant has it. We'll take a quick timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes, weather, road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's commitment to giving you the freedom to explore with more all-wheel drive choices, like the adventurous RAV4, America's best-selling SUV. Now get a new RAV4 with low 3.99 APR financing or 4.99 on an electrified RAV4 hybrid, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Stay ahead with RAV4. Toyota. Let's go places.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
Welcome back to Central High School. 41-0 Union on top of Central. After that fumble, this Union offense will come back out on the field. The Central cheerleaders, and they're pink for the pink out tonight here at Central. See players on both teams, pink undershirts, pink towels. And I got another quarterback in now for Union. I believe that is the freshman, as Orsby's going to get the carry. Keontae Orsby gets a first down. Abe Hall, number 12, a freshman. Looks like he's in at quarterback now for Union.
Yeah, you can see that time. It was just a lead play off the right-hand side. Had a lead blocker. And he was able to get up in there and get on the outside and turn up the field and pick up first down.
Paul Huff, who we will not see in the game again, he had an interception tonight, 5 catches, 113 yards. Of course, Keith Chandler, he scored a touchdown on offense and defense. Solid performance all around for the Bears. Ben Herron with the carry for Union, the senior.
Number 14 is Blake Brooks on the tackle.
Not much there on first down for Union and Ben Herron.
Now, I think that play's supposed to win inside there, and he cut to the outside, and you had seen coming up on defense really hard on the outside that time was number 14.
Yeah, Blake Brooks with a nice tackle. And you want to guess what year he is?
I think he's a freshman.
There you go. Another freshman, one is 19 on the roster for Central. Orsby with the carry. Orsby, Keontae Orsby with a first down, pushing that pile.
Yeah, Orsby once again, it's the same play they ran a while ago there on first down. He just followed his blocker and had the real good blocking over there on that right-hand side, cut it up in there, and a couple little moves back and forth, and moved the chains once again down to the 20-yard line.
Orsby is a senior for Union. First and 10 at the 20. Hall's going to throw it. That's out to Nick Burns.
Yeah, Burns was in the twin set that time, and the little swing pass out there got a block out of his wide receiver, and he cut back inside. Then Union was able to get a hold of it, just picked up 1 yard there.
I believe Nick Burns, I know I'm going to date myself here, I believe that's the character that Jimmy Fallon played on Saturday Night Live. I think it's Nick Burns, your company computer guy, I believe, is his name. Hopefully someone else out there watching tonight got that.
I'm sure they did.
And hopefully I'm right. I'm going on memory here. But all right, Orsby, he's looking for the end zone. The senior inside the 10, the 5. Keontae Orsby says, I'm going all the way for a touchdown. Great effort by Keontae Orsby for the 19-yard touchdown.
Yeah, Orsby, once again, that's the third time they've run that play over on the right-hand side between the right guard and right tackle. Looked like he cut it up in there. You can see his moves here once he gets upfield. Plants his foot, cuts back inside, goes back outside. And did just second effort to keeping them legs churning, getting into the end zone. Another touchdown for for Union tonight. Bears are putting big points on the board, 47.
They'll come in for Cameron Bishop for an extra point. 6:27 left in the fourth quarter. Bishop's kick is good. It's 48-0. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Okay, so maybe not everything gets better with age. But you know what does? Buying a Hyundai from Friendship. You name it, it's better. It's better quality, better designed, with better features and better safety ratings. Best yet, every car from Friendship comes with a lifetime warranty. Boom. So come buy better, then drive better at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City. Kick off your savings at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the
No, Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
It has been all Bears tonight, especially though in the second half. It was just 20-0 at halftime. But Union scored on their first possession in the second half. Then there was a pick six in there, and the Bears have pulled away here in the fourth quarter. 6.5 minutes left. Bishop with a kick down to the 30. And Central, nice return. Again, they've had some nice returns tonight. This time, Sean Collier will take a look now at our Toyota drive of the game. We'll go back to the third quarter where Cam Bostic with the first down and Paul Huff with a gain here. This one, I believe, went for 25 yards for Huff. They were in the air. Again, they're going to go back to Bostic. 5 plays, the first 4 were passes, and then the last play of the drive was Rayshawn Anderson keeping it for the touchdown. That made it 27-0, and that is your Toyota drive of the game.
Yeah, I think Rayshawn, he wanted to make a statement there at the end of that, getting into the end zone, running hard.
All right, this Union second string defense, they want to keep this shutout going there.
Good run over on the left-hand side that time. I don't think that was Horn that ran the ball that time.
That was Blake Brooks.
Brooks ran the ball that time. Good run by Brooks. Picking up about 7 yards there on first down.
This Central team, he lost his mouthpiece right there waiting for that thing. I did see something fly there on the, we showed the replay, and it was his mouthpiece for Blake Brooks. 2nd and 4, under 5 minutes remaining. Central, next week they will play their final home game of the regular season against Lehigh. This Union defense, again, good gap discipline there, making the runner go east and west, not north and south.
Yeah, they was able to stop for about a yard gain that time, so it's going to bring third and short, but really good defense coming up there to stop the run on the outside.
The 3rd and 2 for Union, as we touched on. They have their bye week next week, so they're going to enter their bye week at 7-1. They'll be 4-0 in the Mountain 7. Next time they'll be in action will be 2 weeks from tonight at Abingdon.
You know, we saw Abington earlier in the year, and they've got a big offensive, big defensive line.
Yeah, that could be an interesting game. You know, Abingdon, I believe they are off tonight, so they played Central a couple weeks ago, won handily over. That's a first down on the run here for Central, but Abingdon, it'll be interesting to see. I believe they play Ridgeview next week, and then they get Union the week after, so they're going to have a rough gauntlet there for Abingdon. And then the final game of the season for Union is at John Battle, the U.S. Air Force fan cam, the home cheerleaders still showing some school spirit here and doing their job, cheering on the home team.
Yeah, that last play there, you can see Brooks hit it up in there hard and was blocking for O'Quinn. That time things didn't go too well for Brooks. Got the handoff and had a lot of penetration there by the defensive line of Union.
Yeah, Braxton Collins and Camden Wharton come in to make the tackle there for Union, as we now have 3 minutes left. Next week, we will be down in Glade Spring for a big game in Class 1. Honaker, who's undefeated, and when at halftime I saw they were beating Narrows 44-14 tonight in the second quarter. Patrick Henry off tonight. Rebels have already lost 2 games this year, but Honaker, they look like to be the class right now of Class 1 Region D.
Yeah, Coach Tiller over at Honaker is doing an awesome job this year. They've got some athletes over there, and they got a quarterbacks firing it all over the field. They're averaging about 50 points a game. So you can look for big things next week there out of the Tigers from Honaker when they get up to face the Rebels of Patrick Henry.
So tonight we're seeing the top team in Region 2D. Next week we're going to see the top team in Region 1D in Southwest Virginia.
And they're playing a good Patrick Henry team. You know, one of those losses was a big loss there. Of course, both losses were big losses for Patrick Henry, but one was a surprise there. I think caught everybody off guard. And so we'll see next week 2 of the better teams in Single A this year in Region D.
We just got a score update. Honaker's on top 52-28 in the third quarter. That game is at Narrows. That's a long drive. And in the backfield for Union, Josh Garant makes a nice play, 44 for the Bears.
Yeah, you can see he studded through the A-gap that time, met the ball carrier Brooks in the backfield. As soon as he took the handoff, forward progress stopped the play there. The whistle blew, and they let him go there. So it's going to be 4th and a long ways. Looks like 25-yard line, 25 yards for a first down. And with just a minute 23 to go, they're going for it.
And where there's certainly a lot on the line for Union in the last 2 games of the regular season. 4th and 25 here for Central. They're going to throw it deep. That is incomplete for Union. I mean, they're number 1 right now, so if they can take care of business against Abingdon and John Battle, that would mean that somebody would have to go to Bullitt Park to beat them at least through the Region 2D playoffs, which would be the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, the big thing coming down here to the end for Union is the points, the pair points, the home field advantage. I'm not for sure if they can get enough pair points to host the winner of Region C. If Radford stays undefeated, Radford will probably come away with a few more pair points than Union. But yeah, they'll be hosting all the way through the Region D on this side of the. So number 8 to go to number 1 there the first week.
And I mean, Graham's number 2 right now, who Union's already beat. Ridgeview's number 3, who Union has already beat.
So yeah, it's looking pretty good for Union right now.
Dylan Collins, a freshman, getting a carry. Dylan Collins.
Collins just ran right off right tackle that time, and great run. Good blocking, and he said, "Hey, coach, give me the ball again." There's about 20 seconds, and I think they're just, no, they're excited. They want to run another play, telling coach, we want to run another play.
Well, at the 28-yard line, Abe Hall working on that 2-minute drill here. And Coach is just saying, hold on a second here. I think we've had enough.
We're going to let the clock run out.
Yeah, and that'll be the final score tonight, 48-0. Union improves to 7-1. We'll be back and talk to a happy bunch of Bears coming up on Friday Night Rivals.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the Smoke.
No, Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport.
We definitely take pride in what we do, the product that we sell.
With Lexus, you can either keep it 10, 15 years, or you can trade it every 2 years because it holds its value so well.
You know, that customer service and that family-oriented business is built into the fiber of our business, too.
So relationships are the key for us.
I attribute a lot of our success to our service department. They really keep people coming back year after year.
Lexus of Kingsport, East Stone Drive, or online at lexusofkingsport.com.
Welcome back. Union winning 48-0 over Central. The Bears are now 7-1 on the season, and they move into their bye week. So this will be a very short trip back down the mountain to Big Stone Gap. It'll be a happy trip and happy bye week now, coming off of this win 48-0 over Central. And it looks like we have Travis Turner, head coach of the Bears, with us now. Coach, you're up 20-0 at halftime. You really come out in the second half. You score, you get a stop, you score again, then a pick six. So you guys really left no doubt in the second half.
Yeah, I thought we came out a little bit more enthusiastic in the second half, and obviously, you know, got off to a good start with the touchdown. I think it has a touchdown pass, and then Keith Chandler with pick six, and our defense got a couple 3-and-outs, so it all kind of just snowballed there.
Yeah, I know, Coach. You got to be real excited with that defense. Another shutout in the Mountain 7 district.
Yeah. Our defense has played well all year, man. They were flying around to the ball. You know, it's great when you can get a defensive touchdown. Got more momentum in the second half, and you know our guys just played well in the second half. Did a good job tackling.
You enter your bye week now at 7-1. Yep. One, how much is a bye week needed? And two, just big picture. Yeah. Can you look at your team at this point in the season, and where can you guys go? How exciting is it to have this good of a team this late into the season now?
Yeah. Bye week's coming at a good time for us. Good chance to heal up a little bit and get some guys to continue to work some young guys and get them developed where we get more depth. Hopefully we're making the long stretch here, 2 games regular season, and then we're going into the playoffs. So, yeah, we got a lot of things to work on. We got to get a little bit better, a little bit sharper, crisper, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Coach, you got to be pleased with your second team, offensive and defensive tonight in there in the second half. Yeah,
our second team is good to get those guys in the game and be able to go down and drive down and get a touchdown, get a couple of stops. You know, that was huge for us. And, you know, those young guys, man, they practice hard, and you know, a lot of times they're on scout team, and you know they don't get a whole lot of playing time. When they get in there, they were excited to play.
Yeah, they were definitely excited to play tonight.
Yeah, that's an overall great team win, and had great fan support. Man, our community showed out tonight, had a great crowd, so man, we're excited.
I'm not sure if you're going to know the answer to this, but do you have any idea why it looks like Rayshawn Anderson and Paul Huff have a stuffed animal?
I really don't know. I'm not going to ask either.
I appreciate that, Coach. Give him the trophy. Congratulations. Enjoy the bye week.
All right, thank you. All right, here we go.
All right, the Union Bears, and probably some questions probably better left unasked and unanswered there, but no idea what that stuffed animal is for. All right, we want to thank our fantastic sponsors on Friday Night Rivals. Without them, we could not do it. Toyota, ETSU Health, Pals, Food City, the Mountain Area Ford Dealers, Tennessee Army National Guard, Air Force, Jersey Mike's, and Eddie's Trophies. Next week, we will be in Glade Spring for Patrick, Henry, and Honaker. Thank you to our fantastic crew. Coach Colley, I'm Casey Getz. We'll see you next week in Glade Spring.